when I pretend everything is what I want it to be. I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather pay all alone. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say
YouTube. We're uploading most times of the week, a few times, 3, 4.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your live, guys. Today, another stacked 2v2 bracket. This one is a little bit different. Let me tell you something. I went ahead and made these teams. That is all you need to know, and we've got some wild ones. Take a look center stage. We've got AP and Noir on a team. Online, Kale and Wazen. But coming up first, Hitman and Platinum. They're going to be taking on Josh and Narv. This is going to be an absolute cinematic showdown. Let's get going, and let's get rolling. Shout outs to the YouTube side. Shout outs to the Twitch side. We're getting ready for match number 1, where it will be Hitman and Platinum Hunt coming out and taking on Josh Ninja and Narv. Let's get to it. Let's get rolling, and let's get going. Match number 1 starts now. What's up, Disco Pumper and Ghost? I see you. Welcome to the chat. What's up, Big Wassa in the building? Big Malmer's in the building as well. Let's go. Coming up first is going to be Narv. He is taking on Hitman. This is going to be an absolute cinematic set. Let's get going. And this one is going to be wild. I have no idea who's going to win this. Remember the scoreboard. It does count down backwards. Let's get it. And Hitman, one of the better peacemakers you will see. He plays a lot of characters, though, chat. I'll be completely honest with you. Run the music all day. What's going on? And I see Hitman coming out hot and heavy against Narv. Remember, you get 2 lives. If you lose those, then you're going to have to take the scenic route, and your opponent, your teammate, is going to have to do it on their own. Narv coming out hot and heavy. This is a cross-regional matchup. It is going to be Hitman coming out of the US, and it is going to be Narv coming out of Europe. Let's do it, though. He's the community and Demon Lobby. Let's go! That's what we like to see. Support the Demon Lobby. Support your local tournament host. What's up, sweet Simon? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. We're just getting started. If you just joined, this is going to be match number 1. 2 Trillion in the building as well. Great to see you. Cersei in the house. What's up? Because I did not know you were going to stream this late. People forget, man. However, standing 1-2. 1-2 again. Trying to get him to let go of that block button. Not quite. Going to be getting it right here. Triple gunshots coming out, though. There, it's going to be the laser beams. And wait a minute, Narv in the lead. He's going to be taking this one, and that should be the round. Yes, and Narv starting off doing the Lord's work. Shady, what's up to you in Brazil, man? Welcome back to the chat. We've got a lot of heavy hitters coming out. What's up, by the way, Big Cucumber? I'm not ignoring you. Not this time. I've got you, Cucumber. But now, I need you to pay attention to this match. This is good stuff. Nice. All right, Hitman looking to get his get back right here and right now. This is going to be some damage. Exotic Baddie, shout-outs to you. And the Dead Homegirls, what's up? Sittington. No autographs and no pictures, of course. Big app in the chat. Do not think you can hide here. If you are just joining us, once again, this is going to be match number 1. And it looks like Narv's starting to come back here, but just a little bit. Going to need a lot more than that if you ask me, and that's a big if you ask me. Lantern goes for the grab, though. Can he get it into that Lantern? No, he cannot. Not just yet. And we are dancing all over the place. Narv spending the fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now. And he's not even going for the fatal. There's the Janet, though. And he gets shimmy, though. And Hitman could be going down. Goes for the 1-2. Triple gunshot into the Motaro piece. Oh, Jesus. Turns on the force field. There's another triple gunshot. Hitman can definitely still do this. However, he's going to need to work. He's going to have to work hard, chat. We know what we're looking at, and that is going to be enough to even the odds. Styles in the chat. How the hell have you been? And we've got North America here. We've got Europe here. No, oh, I mean, sorry. We do have a little bit of South America in the form of Snake, though. Of course, he's coming out of NA, at least for today. And if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video. Subscribe for the channel. Nice. What's up, Noir in the chat? Right? And Low Eagle's coming out. And by the way, Lee May, that's a character I've been wanting to learn. I've heard some good things about her. I've heard some bad things about her. But now, this is Hitman absolutely doing the Lord's work. Haven't watched MK consistently for a bit. Is this Lee May viable? Lee May is definitely a viable character. And yo, Miyagi, I see you in the chat. Wax on, wax off. And that is going to be all Hitman. He's going to be taking game number 1 just like that and dropping Team Narv and Team Narv and Josh down to 3 lives apiece. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's go and let's roll. I gotta say, this might be one of the more action-packed events you get to see today. Rips was live earlier. Demon Lobby will be live later. It's a great time to be an MK1 fan. But now, chat, we've got to do the damn thing. We've got to send it your way, and let's get it back to the action. And by the way, I see some questions about Faisal. That is not the Shang Tsung player Faisal. That is the Kenshi player Faisal. I do not believe he's coming out of the Middle East. Let's go! Narv coming out with the exact same loadout. If he's unable to get it done, it will be all eyes on Josh. He said, wait, who else is live? Demon Lobby. He's going to be live later. Shout outs to OT. And Rips was live earlier. I did not get to see that event. Yo, what's going on, Garmick? I see you in the hat, in the chat, in the hat. Yes, W commentary, babe. Nice. By the way, Faisal going to be making his debut today. Narv starting off hot and heavy. And I like to see that sort of thing, Chad. And I appreciate that. Slams him down, though, lifts his shield. Hitman, by the way, we have not seen him in quite some time. Recently graduated high school. Congratulations to him. What's up, Big Moses in the chat? How the hell you been? Right, trying to zone out a little bit is going to be Hitman. That's going to be your path to victory, your path to the promised land. He said, where is Computer Son? I have no idea, man. Hopefully we get him back very soon. We did get the pleasure of getting him back yesterday. Now these two trying to go for another torpedo, though. Mataro, though, going to be absolutely picking up the tab. Narv looking for any punish under the sun. Not quite going to find it. 1 second, chat. Hang on, testing. Testing. Oh, wait. Testing. Okay, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to hear. All right, there's the low. Hitman on the verge of putting this damn thing away. Can he find the mark? Nice Mataro tail. Trying to get that shimmy. Narv not falling for it, not just yet, but this is going to be some damage coming out of Narv. Can he clean up the round? Not quite, not just yet. Looking for that last little shim jim. Hitman, though, answering right back. There's the Eagly, and there is the win coming from Hitman. He is on set point against Narv.
Good.
I've been randomly raising my voice in conversation and blaming you for Styles, as you should be. We look for that around here. What's up, my man? Give me 1 quick second, chat. I gotta turn this music up just a tad. All right, I think we're ready to rock, and I think we're ready to roll. Once again, welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind in real time. Luxury, I see you in the chat. You know signups are always open. I got you. Narv right now taking it to Hitman, though. This is EU taking on the United States. Keep in mind, Platinum Hunt is waiting in the wings, as is Josh. Jumping again. Ooh, tried to go for the grab, tried to out-pizza the hut, not quite gonna find his mark. There is gonna be Hitman. He is looking to put this one away, but Narv still in the lead. And Luxury, for now it is, but you never know. People might need to feel it. People forget, man. The jump in, goes for that 1-2 into the triple gunshots. Good defense coming from Narv. There's gonna be the Eagly. A bit of a trade here. People forget. Nice. And what's up to all 120 people watching around the world? Narv looking for that final kill shot. Can he find it? Another gunshot on full display, though, but here comes Janet, and this should be the round if he can finish. And yes, he can. Yes, sir, Dean Kane, sir. And now Narv on the verge of taking a life off of Hitman. He is going to have to keep going for that gold. Music, how's your day been? You better talk to me. Slams him right on the ground. Good throw. And by the way, guys, were you up late with us last night? We did have the OCE event. It was absolute cinema. Shout outs to the guys down under. Absolutely going crazy. But now we're back 14 hours later. Narv absolutely taking it to Hitman, though. Look at the damage he is putting up. 1-2. Triple gunshot, no punish on that, Mataro. This is still super winnable on the side of Hitman. And he says it was cinema, says Fern. Thank you so much for staying up late and waking up early with us. Much love, Fern. What's up, Light in the chat? Good to have you with us. All right, this is doable right now. Can Narv finish this off? Can he cap this off? Hitman needs to be basically perfect if he's gonna get this done, and it's not gonna happen. That is gonna do it. Hitman goes down, and we are at a 3-3. I don't think there's gonna be any solos. Not today, Chad. 1-1. Gonna be your official score. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let me know if everything sounds good. Does anything need to be turned up, down, or all around? Be sure to let me know down below. And Octopus says, I was up late last night watching it. Pretty intense, dude. Yeah, those Aussies, they go absolutely crazy. But now we're back with some North America and EU action. You do not want to miss any of this. And if you do, you shouldn't. And I see nearly 100 amazing community members in the building, guys. Truly, thank you so much for joining us. But with that being said, Hitman says, let's come out with something a little bit more high tier. And is Faisal here? Faisal is here, Light. I got him. This is him making his debut.
Empress Melina is no despot.
And these two staring into each other's eyes a little bit more than I would like. Somebody play some slow jazz. Somebody grab me a violin. However, let's do it. Hitman coming out with something a little bit more high tier in his opinion. And Narv, though, looking to absolutely plant this man on his dome piece, though. Good use of the Janet. Beautiful combo. Look at these numbers. Almost at the 50. Narv is going off. Narv, somebody we do not see in our events all the time. And Hitman is not either, though. I truly love what 2v2 brings to the Mortal Kombat 1 experience. And I gotta say, though, we've got some cinematic team-ups, some cinematic showdowns you are not gonna wanna miss. Plus frames coming out, big boot coming in. Hitman being very careful of that distance, finally plants him again. And you see Rondo Music all day saying, like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, it helps us out to the 10th degree. And now Hitman looks like he is getting his bearing straight. Forward 3, and another forward 3. This should be all Hitman. Overhead, though, is gonna be the magic number, the magic call, and that is gonna be it.
Round 2. Fight.
And I see well over 100 on the Twitch side. Truly, the guys, thank you again so much for supporting the channel, and thank you so much for supporting these players. Not a lot of MK1 going on these days. However, you do, if you're on the North American side, you do have the benefit of Demon Lobby going live in just a few hours, from what I understand. And now Hitman, he is on set point. He's been here before, but now, can he finish? Does he go for the grab? No, good defense coming from Narv. And Narv says, let's light this place up like a Christmas tree. He is going full double hits to Chesty. Gravity, what's up, my man? Shout out to the Reptile Goat. Y2J, how the hell you been? And this is gonna be set point, I believe, for both gentlemen here. And that, wait, and there's the grab, yes, sir. And I know the ping's high, but so are the stakes, and that is absolutely gonna do it.
Damn, I'm good.
Final round. Fight.
And Hitman just doesn't care, goes for the down 4 into the big scoop. Is it more 2v2? Yeah, it's our second day running yet another 2v2. The player signed up, who am I to deny them any? And all of that throws him center screen, does Hitman. Hey? By the way, yes, let me know if my voice is a little bit too loud, too low. The same goes for the music, the same goes for the game. I want to make sure I have our settings straight. Hitman in some trouble here in the corner, though, and there's going to be more damage on the way. Armored launchers, let's go! The MK1 experience, 1-2. Y2J, I'm having a blessed day. I actually just woke up, chugged a Red Bull, and you know, we're ready to get back in at him. And here comes Hitman. He's got Narv in the red zone. What's up, Big Demon Lobby? I heard you got some event going on today, and that makes me angry. I'm kidding. What's up, OT? Oh, I gotta see that OBS, man. Is it looking crystal clear? Narv on the verge, and that's gonna be a chat. That is gonna be enough. That is gonna be all Hitman. Taking out Narv, though, and now all eyes on Josh. This will be a North American showdown. We're gonna see how that's gonna go, dropping down to 2 lives apiece. And now we, of course, have to bring out the Lo Siento. We gotta bring out the chicken, Chad. It's time for Wilson.
Wilson! Lo siento!
Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's see exactly how it was done. Narv, by the way, putting up a very, very good performance. At the end of the day, though, it is nighttime. Welcome, everybody, once again, tuning in from around the world. I see more than 60 on the YouTube side and well over 100 on the Twitch side. We are ready to rock. And a huge shout out to the Demon Lord. By the way, he's going to be doing his event in about, what, 3-4 hours? Who the hell knows? Let's go! And Josh coming through. The Quan, I cannot wait to see this character I recently started playing myself. And I gotta see, though, can we cook up, though, here against Hitman? He needs just one. Let's go, chat.
Round 1.
And Josh, the master of disaster, the king of sting, though. Inspirational, stunning, and perhaps even brave. And now we've got portal pressure coming out, though. That is gonna be some, oh, no, it's not. And yo, what's going on, Big Ram? How you been? Shout out to the MVF boys. We do have online Kale in this event. You are going to have to wait to see that, though. That'll be match number 4. Hitman looking to pick up exactly where he left off. And this is a stunning performance, Chad. Oh, just comes in with the low, though. Usually you got to pay double for that. Forward 3 into the blood ball. This is going to be some damage, though. Hitman's got him in the red zone. All right, guys, I need you to lock in. This is a very serious stream. So the only Quan I can tolerate on screen right now, of course, until you see my Quan Ram. I got to let you know, it's cinematic. It's cinema. Wait a minute, though. Needs one more. This is still doable for Josh. Goes for the stand 4. Into the big boot on the overhead. That's a punish, but no, it's not. And it is going to be Hitman looking to do this damn thing on its own. Mr. Miyagi says, put passion before principle. I got you. I got you. Overhead, though. This is a good character against Quan. I'm not gonna lie. This is basically the only character I've ever seen Josh play. Hitman looks well prepared, I must add. There's the big boot. That should be a punish, but no. A little bit slow on the draw coming from Josh. And what's up, Verdict? How the hell you been? Welcome back to the chat. And look at this. It is going to be Hitman. He's got Josh on his heels. And there's the overhead chat. Wait, the whirly bird coming out. Got something here. Goes for the scoop. Says, get away from me. Social distancing. Shout outs to COVID. Stand 4 into the overhead. Goes for another one. Hitman This is a bull and a matador type match. Oh, he finds the mark. Are you kidding me? And that is going to be welcome to die. I think he's still alive, though. I'm not going to lie. I could lie, but I'm not going to lie, chat. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Dave's Revenge? Welcome back. We're basically at a tie ball game here. What's going to be the rob here? We got to find out. And he tries to go for the mix, not having it, though. Hitman trying to get up in those DMs. And the overhead, Josh stays alive. This is some good stuff. This is some high-quality stuff. It's pretty impressive, chat. Josh, of course, represented by the Last Ronins. And I believe Hitman represented by FTG. Could be wrong about that, chat. I don't know what I think. Nice. And Josh looks like he is fully starting to take over. That should be a punish, but no. Back three. And now the stand one into the overhead. And we've got more portal pressure. Do not press on that unless you want to press on that. And that is going to be some step-back punish, though. Scoops right into there. Yes, sir. Okay. And another scoop is on the loose. The jump in coming. There's the 4-3 spin. The fatal blow. I think he's alive, but just barely. He's got 1,000 health. Ooh, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, chat. I think he might be dead. Oh, Jesus. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, and he's out of here. He's dead. That's going to be now Hitman on set point. He needs just one more. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. YTJ, I see you in the chat. What's up? All right, Josh, it is going to be now or never, though. He's got one more chance to make this right. Or he's got one more chance to make this left. I don't know what the hell I'm saying right now, chat. I woke up an hour ago. And Itgal says, what's up, man? How you been? What's up, OT, in the chat? Hopefully the OBS is looking good. Sorry, I did not get a chance to explain to you how that bracket thing works, though. I got you, though. I got you on the rebound. But right now, we got some impressive matches right now. We got to focus, chat. It's important. All right, Josh, is he going to come out with a different cameo? He does like the Serena from time to time, and yes, looks like he will be going to that Serena. Him and Hitman, a North American showdown. Great stuff, chat. It's fantastic.
Kill me.
I see well over 100 here on the Twitch side and close to 100 here on the YouTube side. Guys, thank you again for supporting in this 2v2 throwdown. Let's get it. 4-2. He says, sub babe Leo. What's up, Fandango? Dude, we're having ourselves a great set. Hitman is looking to sweep this team. By the way, AP, Noir, and Zamasu and Cucumber, I do need you guys to get those invites locked and loaded. You could be up very soon. There's going to be a Serena Glaze, a lot better for coverage. Going to be loading up that meter. And now there's the overhead from Josh, though. He's starting to lock in, though. I kind of like what I see. Back three is going to be good to go. Here comes Josh. Forward, big boot. Down one. Hey, man, what's the mix from here? Just waiting his time. All right, I got you, Cucumber. I got you. Down one. There's going to be the gunshots. Does he go for the grab? No, just goes for the helping hand, but that should have been a punish. That's a flawless block. Oh, Jesus. And there's the back three. Going to get a full punish there. Not quite going to get what he's looking for, though. Serena gave Glaive just to keep everything safe. And now Josh having himself a stellar round. This is still very doable for Hitman, except for no, it's not really. There's the big boot. He's dead. Welcome to welcome to Babe's Fight Night.
Round two. Fight.
Overhead. There's going to be the portal coming out. He's trying to drag it over to him. Serena for some coverage. Is he going to drop any of this? Looks like it, yes. And there's the overhead. Can't quite punish that, though, but there's a helping hand. Havoc can blow right through that portal. One of the better matchups, in my opinion, for Havoc. Other low. Is he going to go for the mix here? Goes for the Serena. Keep everything safe, and though that should be a punish. And yes, it is going to be Hitman taking full advantage of this. Josh is in some trouble, and that is going to be the round. Hitman, a one-man wrecking crew by the looks of it. And if you are just tuning in, this is match number one. Let's go!
Fight.
And throws out the Serena. Gonna get rid of, no, doesn't get rid of the striker. That is interesting, Chad. Stunning and perhaps a little bit inspirational. Back three, doesn't quite get it, but there's an overhead boot. He's looking for it. Where's gonna be the helping hand? Doesn't find it, not just yet. Now, though, absolutely trying to sink this man's battleship, though. Goes for the space portal, and now goes for the armor right there. You cannot press a button, good sir. Where's the helping hand? Not gonna find his mark. Back 3-4. Overhead. And there's another overhead. Josh, can he send us to a final game? No punish. And now Josh really starting to roll away with this. Striker, do not press a button, good sir. Another overhead. Good guesses, though, we are seeing from Hitman until it's not. And just goes for a stagger. It's going to be Hitman not sitting here and holding this pressure. Overhead tries to lurch right into there. There's Striker, though, for a little bit of coverage. There's a scoop, and that's going to be the game, chat. That is going to be Josh with one life remaining, taking it to Hitman. And my question is to Hitman, do we see any sort of change? Not keeping it very clean, no brutality in that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hitman's eliminated. It is now time for Platinum to come out here and do his damn thing, though. Can he take it to Big Josh? Let's go! seeing some calls for Kandimani being the GOAT. He is definitely up there, man. Definitely one of the best players to ever play this game. You will not see me not say that once, and certainly not twice. But Chad, let's get you back to the action. Let's do this damn thing here in this 2v2 throwdown. This is match number 1. Let's get this flowing. Let's get this going. Shout outs to everybody watching around the world. Truly, thank you so much for spending so much time with us. I recognize a lot of names from last night and the morning before, and now you guys are right back up in this thing. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to this prize pool, you can do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Every single dime goes to the winning players, and thank you so much for the constant support and keeping us flowing. And Hitman, you are eliminated. And Platinum says the ping's way too high. Well, Hitman, you are eliminated. So it's now time for Platinum to get out here and do his damn thing. Let's see. Maybe we're having a little bit of All right, remake the COT then. Okay, I'm down. So Platinum, what I need you to do is create a COT between me and Josh. Let's go. All right, yeah, let's do it. All right, got you, Plat. Appreciate that, by the way. And once again, this is how our bracket looks today. Look at that team right there. AP and Noir. Whoever thought you would see that in Mortal Kombat 1? Certainly not me. They're going to be taking on Zamasu and Cucumber. As soon as this set is done, Josh has 1 life. He has to win 2 without giving up 1. Either way, invites are out, chat. Let's get you back to this one. And yes, it's cross-regional, so you know the ping's going to be high, but so are the stakes. Invites are out. We're going to be sending it your way. Let's get going. So Plat got some attitude. It's Platinum, man. What do you expect? Either way, he's a good kid, though. Appreciate Plat for all the help, though. And now that invite is coming out looking crispy. Let's see how Josh is going to be taking on this Scorpion or the Noob Sidebot. I have questions, Chad. Are we ready? All right, let's get Big Josh in the building, though. I need him. There he is, though. All right, good. Platinum with the quickness. I like that. As he close to 200 in the building with us. Hey, man, says invite me back. I got you. Hey, man, I do not see you online. Not currently at the moment, unless I'm tripping. Either way, we gotta get to this match. We gotta do this damn thing. Let's go! You guys are unfortunately gonna have to watch with the stream. We're gonna see ultimately how the action's gonna go. Platinum has 2 fresh lives. Josh has just 1. We are rolling. We are going here in this 2v2 action, and it is coming your way. Hitman and Plat taking on Josh. I'm sorry, no, it's gonna be just Platinum. And Platinum, though, is looking to get this done real quick. Remember, you are not allowed to switch until you lose. We have a little bit of different 2v2 rules than you might see from other hosts around the world. And the strongest says, can I get the invite? I got you, of course. Double overhead. That portal, though, is gonna be disappearing. It reminds me of my ex. Up to the center stage we go from Platinum Hunt. Stand 3, reels him right in. And this is gonna be some damage. This is gonna hurt, though. Josh is absolutely reeling. That health bar is melting, but wait, there's a down 1. Into a nice overhead. Platinum not getting tripped up by the Serena Glaives. The stand 4 gonna be no good, but the down 1 into the overhead is. Stand 2 just trying to test his boundaries, and that's gonna be the round. Platinum is on set point just like that. What's up, Shadrix? It's always a pleasure to see Babe Coach going crazy. Hey, man, it's nothing without you guys. All right, let's see it, though. There's the overhead. Stand 2. And there's a 4-3 up to the high heavens of Josh trying to find that overhead, but Plat is going to be coming now, looking to get this thing, trying to take that health bar down south. There's an up block. Not going to get much out of it, though. There's a grab. Good tech. And there's the portal, though. Can he find his mark, though? Goes for the ja-ja-ja. Very smart stuff we are seeing out of Plat. 4-3 into another ja-ja-ja. This is terrible for Josh. He is in trouble. He's going to have to be close to perfect on this. Josh has got to wake up. Down 1. There's the back 3. All right, Josh is going to have to be perfect. No ifs, ands, or buts about this. Overhead. Tries to go for the down 2 cancel. There's Serena. Josh, this is still doable, but not if you get hit by all this chip. And Chad, 1 more, and that is going to do it. And that is going to be Platinum Hunt getting it on a 1-0 score, taking out Josh, and that is going to end our set. Josh, thank you so much for playing. If you're still live when we're done, by the way, I will send you the raid. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's bring out the chicken.
Wilson! Lo siento!
Let's go take a look at that replay, guys. What an event we have so far. And yeah, Josh, that's how it goes, man. I know the ping's high, but still, regardless, thank you so much for playing. Chad, let's get you on to the next match, though. Let me show you exactly what's going down. We have another EU versus USA, or NA match, I should say. Let's go show you. Let's make it hot, and let's do the damn thing. Close to 200 in the building with us right here and now. So that will be Hitman and Platinum. They will be moving on to the next round. But Chad, coming up next, don't get it twisted. As Rips would say, we do have more matches. This is now going to be Team AP and Noir, the matchup you never thought you were going to see, taking on Zamasu and the long-awaited return of Cucumber. Cucumber, of course, the noob Cybot GOAT. I cannot wait to see this. Invites are out. Let's get this party started and let's get going. Chat, and by the way, if you're wondering, how are all these teams happening today? I'm the one who made them. You're welcome. Close to 130 on the Twitch side, and now closing in on 100 on the YouTube side. Much love. If you're liking the content, by the way, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get rolling and let's get going. And Mouse said, are these teams random? No, I made them. I thought it would be funny. And all right, Zamasu, it's go time. Let's get you in the building. I think we do have Cucumber. The vape goes on. Don't forget to sand the floor. I got you, man. I got you. I've already washed the car. What more do you want from me? And A says, somebody know Chrome? Of course. We're big Chrome fans around here. Invites are locked and loaded, though. Team AP and Noir are going to be coming in hot, but so are Team Zamasu and Cucumber. I don't believe we've ever had Zamasu on stream. But it's the first time for everything. Yeah, they kind of do, Mouse, but that's why I thought it'd be funny. Attack potency. Did I forget attack potency? All right, we should be ready to rock. Let's make it happen. So AP not joining for some reason? All right, let's do it. Maybe they're in a little bit of a combat league set, chat. People forget, man. Once again, guys, the support has been overwhelming. Thank you again so much for being here. And Noor, maybe he thinks you can solo this team. No, there he is right there. All right, chat, we're good to go. By the way, that bracket link is not correct that you see in the Twitch or YouTube chat. And yo, what's up? Super Hutch in the building with us. Thank you again for being here. All right, it is going to be. What do we have here? Wait. Let me see. Ooh, Zamasu's coming out to my left. He's going to be taking on Noir by the looks of it. Is this going to be an Omni team?
Round one. Fight.
And it is going to be Noir. He's coming out with the Viltrumite himself. And I've never seen Zamasu play either. I thought this was the North American Zamasu. He said, Vape, you like my nickname? What is it, though? I gotta take a look. Hang on a second. We gotta focus on the match. And Itgel, what's up, man? We do have the two anti-heroes going at it here in the quarterfinals. EU versus NA. Nice. Sophos, I see you in the chat. Loving the Viltrumite experience. There's gonna be a beautiful grab from Noir. They're gonna take him into the corner. And Zamasu having a tough time with this pressure. Zamasu trying to fight back. Beautiful flawless block on the side of Noir. I know tries to go for the grab though, but Noir with an instant air jump punish. So Vape, you can only have 9 minutes left to wish me a happy birthday, Gurmik. How young are you turning? Happy birthday! So one of the best noob Cybots to ever do it. Much love to Gurmik. Let's give Gurmik a bit of a shout out, by the way, and Noir gonna confidently take game number 1.
Late to surrender. Round 2.
All right, Noir coming through with the Viltrumite saying, you know what, I've got this. And Ragnarok, what's going on, brother? Dude, we're having an amazing day, dude. How's your day going? Thank you so much for pulling up yesterday. We gotta get you back soon. Bit of a punish there from the side of Noir. Throws him down center screen. What's up, by the way, Sauce Boss?
Had enough.
And Chadrick says, but Noir and AP on the same team? You will never see this again in MK1, by the way. They're only doing it because I literally told them they're on the same team. Okay, overhead. And we are pressing, we are guessing in Noir, a bit of a one-man wrecking crew. Maybe that's the idea of Noir, not to let attack potency play today. We'll ultimately see how that's gonna go, and Noir is cooking up, and Noir is about to close the show. And this should be close to guaranteed, and yes, a confident game number 1. And look at the bags coming out of Noir. What is this score, by the way? I've gotta fix this. Chad, you guys remember, you're the second co-commentator. You gotta let me know. 1 game off of Zamasu and Cucumber, and now Noir is looking good. Did not expect the Viltrumite, but this is going to be a kid who is always in the lab, but now we've got to see, does Zamasu have a cameo he can switch to? I think Farah is going to be his optimal loadout. Either way, Chad, let's take it center stage, and let's send it back your way. And Ragnarok says, give me a bonus set soon. Oh, man, we'll see what's going down. Either way, we are ready to go. We are ready to roll. It's going to be a 1-0 score on the side of Noir. He is looking to make that semifinal run. And now Zamasu, what's going to be the tail of the tape here?
Striker. Jax. Temple.
And we do see the switch to something a little bit more top tier here. And Noir right now trying to show up his teammates saying I'm the top one Omni. All right, Chad, I can respect it, but we'll see if that holds true.
Round 1. Fight.
And an instant down 2 cancel coming from Noir. Zamasu in a world of hurt, to say the least. And this is EU versus NA. If you're just joining us, by the way, this is match number 2. Snake Doe and Helix, Fire X and Fight Saul. I do need you guys to get those invites locked and loaded. You could be up soon. Let's let Fire X create that caught. I feel like he's in the middle of everybody. Noir, though, gets scooped, though. Good stuff we were seeing on the side of Zamasu. Zamasu not trying to give up nothing cheap. There's a forward 3, but that's going to be a punish. Zamasu misses his mark. ADJR, welcome back to the chat. All right, Zamasu starting to wake up. There's a beautiful grab we see coming out of him. Snaps the neck. That's going to hurt in the morning. What's up, Idgal? I see you hanging out with us. Much love to Ragnar Gurmik. By the way, happy birthday to you. And now this is going to be all Zamasu right now. Coming with some pressure. There's an overhead, but that's a flawless block on that. Up to the stretcher. He's going to spend the fatal blow. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Noir's going to take the round. This pressure is mounting. Speaking of mounting, no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, chat. House of the Dragons on tonight. Okay, we gotta chill today. You guys are going a little bit extra crazy, and I don't like that sort of thing. That being said, I kind of like that sort of thing. Noir takes that round though on the last step, fatal blow.
Round 2.
And I see you on the other end, Chrome, saying happy birthday to Gurmik. Much love to you, Big Chrome. Jack's getting hit out of commission, tries to go for a punish, a step back. Ooh, we're used to seeing AP do that. Now we're starting to see shades of it out of Noir. Up to the stratosphere we go, throws him center stage. And Noir trying to lock in here. Zamasu, this is your last chance, unless we're gonna see Big Goat Cumber come out here. Down 2 though, but it's gonna completely whiff from the striker. This is some damage we are seeing on the side of Noir. What's going on, Big Immortal in the chat? Immortal, you are just on time. You are never late, my man. Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a great day. It is, what, 2 p.m. here in sunny Southern California? Much love to everybody choosing to spend your time with us. So this is going to be some of the more action-packed action you see of the day. And Noir splats it all over the place. That is going to be more than enough. And Noir takes out Zamasu with the big thunderclap. Cucumber, all eyes on you. You're the teammate that has to come out. What's up, by the way? Big Mike. And Cal Aggie's saying, we are streaking, man. All right, what does that mean? Because it means something different to me. That means you take all your clothes off at a party and run down the street. Is it the same? Sofo's looking for that load, Ciento. All right, I got you. What can I say, Chad? I literally just woke up, chugged a Red Bull, and said, it's go time. And I see well over 250 viewers in the chat. It's been an absolutely incredible day, but now we've got to keep that action flowing here in Mortal Kombat 1. Thank you guys again so much for keeping this game alive. It says for you, guess what that means? All right, Galaxies, all right, I see you. We'll have a talk after. See me after class.
One hit from me and chaos will shit its
And all right, Cucumber, our first noob Cybot sighting of the day. Noir looking to solo this entire team. Cucumber, of course, would have other plans. Keep in mind, you are character and cameo locked until you lose. So how was that first, baby? All right, Osbox, all right. I'll let you know. It's probably going to happen after this, though. It's going to be heavenly, though, depending on how this event goes. But right now, this event is serving up. Okay, and Cucumber absolutely mixing Noir to bits. You do love to see the pressure. Cucumber, it's been a little while since we've seen him. Overhead again. Cucumber starting to maul here. Good grab, Darius, with some good hip toss pressure. Overhead? I'm sorry, no, that's just a grab. You can forget that. And that's the down 2 coming from downtown. And Cucumber is looking alive. And Immortal, it's just an open tournament. We're doing ourselves a little bit of 2v2 fun. Well, check this out, Immortal. It's a 2v2 with random teams. I literally created these teams. Like, for example, AP and Noir, who notoriously do not like each other very much, I put them on the same team. It's fantastic. He said, hey, babe, the other day was my dad's birthday. It's been really hard for... Oh, I see you, Mouse. Hey, man. Well, either way, happy birthday to him, man. Either way, thank you so much for tuning in. And I know it's going to get better from here, Mouse. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. And either way, nothing but good vibes from here. It's going to get better, Mouse. And so is this match. And now Noir absolutely spiking this man. Ends it with a thunderclap. And a down 2. He's going to spend the fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now. Oh, Jesus. And Cucumber trying to mix, but Noir is not going to be having it, though. Beautiful pressure we are seeing on the wake-up. Noir clearly knows his way around this character. So at least that's kind of what we're trying to do, Ospas. Yeah, we try to distract you guys for a bit. Make sure you guys have some content to watch. And these what could be the final days of Mortal Kombat 1. We're not going anywhere until the server shut off. Cucumber trying to get Noir off of one of his lives. And Immortal with the 50 bomb! He says $50 tournaments. He says it's $50 minimum tournament when I watch, says Immortal. And that means first place is getting paid out. Can we get some big eyes in the building for Immortal putting up a 50 bomb, saying, you know what, as long as I am here, there will be no tournament that is not funded. Much love! And Immortal's been going crazy lately. One of our VIPs in the chat, thank you so much for giving the player something to fight for. And now it's about to get a lot more sweaty from here, forward 1-2, and he's gonna let that fatal blow rip, and this is gonna be close to death. I don't know if this is gonna kill. I'm not sure, chat. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a geologist. I didn't graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. But I think he's dead. I'm calling it, chat. I think he's dead, but wait, there's more! Mr. Ratchet, that's a name we have not seen in forever, and Cucumber goes down to his last life, and now, look at this. Oh, do we see a fatality? Oh, yes, we do. Is he gonna put him in front of the train tracks? Osboss giving a sub to Mouse, though, saying, you know what, Mouse, it is gonna get better. We are here for you, my brother, and thank you again for being here, my man. Much love. Meanwhile, Noir's killing this guy, though. You hate to see it. It's fantastic stuff, Jay. Look at this pressure.
Omni-Man.
And by the way, thank you so much to Immortal for our first donation of the day. Much love for the constant support, and a huge shout out to Osboss for our very first sub of the day. Thank you guys again so much for keeping the stream going and keeping the players invested. All right, and look at these new hordes in the chat. What does this mean? Chad, the effects of taking a sleeping pill to go to bed and immediately drinking a Red Bull to wake up need to be studied. My brain's going at 500,000 neurons an hour. But so is Noir. He's looking good with the Omni-Man, but Cucumber right at his heels. And by the way, a huge shout out to Gurmick. It's officially his birthday. Much love. And now he's getting older. Perhaps even Unk status, though. Is he going to retire? I certainly hope not. All right, let's get it, Chad. Let's give you your money's worth here. Noir is on the verge of soloing this entire team. By the way, Fire Axe, I do need you to get those invites locked and loaded. Currently a $50 prize pool sponsored by Immortal. Let me just give him a shout. He says, I'm 18 now. We're an adult. Oh, it's over. It's over, Gurmick. That's Unk status now. I can't be associated with you. But at the same time, I'll be associated with you. Much love, Gurmick. Hey, celebrate a good one. Don't have too much fun. What's up, Big Django? I see you in the chat, dude. How's everything going? Ooh, a wake-up stand one. You love to see that. Cucumber taking it to Noir, and Cucumber would love nothing more than to take this match. And Cucumber going full double pits to Chesty on this. And this is going to be some damage coming out of the young goat himself. Overhead, and that is going to be Cucumber with, dare I say, a dominant round. Remember, you are not allowed to switch character or cameo until you lose. And Leonardo, appreciate the sub on the YouTube side. Much love. And Daywalker, I see you in the chat, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for being here, saying, let's go. Noir trying to finish this one on his own. If he wins one more match, this whole thing is over. There's a Filter Mind stance. And Mr. Ratchet, welcome back to the channel, man. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's been so long since we've seen you. Either way, we always save you that VIP seat. There's gonna be the low. And now here comes Cucumber, though. He is absolutely looking to pour it on Noir. Noir's gonna have to find a way to that fatal blow. Is his run gonna start to end? Breakaway coming from Noir. There's 50 bucks on the line, guys. That's a lot of clams, so he's gonna spend the fatal, and I don't think it's gonna hit. And it is not, and that's gonna be one way to get ahead. Cucumber saying, I am awake. This is gonna be no solo, gonna be no blanks here today. And Ruben saying, why is Sindel so hot? I have no idea. That's Mama right there. Either way, chat, onto the replay, though. Let's see if we can get one more. What's up, by the way? Big Clue, though, one of our biggest goats in the chat. And he's waiting to see, can Cucumber get perhaps another one? Maybe unlock attack potency, and that is correct, chat. Let me show you guys this bracket real quick. Let me show you this bracket. Do you guys remember in Rip's crazy ban-on-ban when Kale and Waznet fought each other? We put them on the same team today. And we put AP and Noir on the same team because we like to have a little bit of fun around here, chat. It's important. All right, Noir, do we see a switch perhaps coming out of him? Both these two are going to be some of our youngest players in the events. Noir, you can play whoever you want, but do you want to play Cyrax? Is that what we're doing? Oh, he immediately went to the Cyrax. I should have said yes. All right, Noir, let's see how this one's going to look. He still knows he has attack potency waiting in the wings.
Your parents await your return.
All right, let's get it, though. Let's do the damn thing. Noir, though, gonna go. I'm sorry, words are hard, chat. You understand, of course. Gonna be going through his Rolodex of characters right here and now. And look at Big Ultimate saying it's not Bud Ice, but I'll drink to this Bud Light with Vape Coach. By the way, Ultimate, this is my only stream of the day. Afterwards, we gotta hang out. And now let's see how this Cyrax is gonna be looking out of Noir. Definitely not a character we're used to seeing him see. But Joker, welcome back to the chat. Big Fern and the Smirk in the chat as well. You guys are going all kinds of crazy, and I'm not going to allow it. At the same time, I'm definitely going to be allowing this. Noir is walking away with this thing, puts the big spider web on this, and now Noir putting some more goop on the loop. A very sticky situation, to say the least. Not gonna lie, New War has been more humble, y'all. Hey, people forget, man. People forget. There's a Whirlybird, though, coming from Cucumber. Nice. Gangster for life. What's up, my man? And now brings in the clone. Cucumber, this is still doable, but not if you get hit with that kind of stuff in this cross-regional matchup. War still trying to find his way around this character. By the looks of it, there's going to be a big splat Cucumber. Do we spend the fatal blow? I think you have to. Now he's looking. Is he cooking? Trying to plot this. There's the overhead, and there's going to be the mix, and Cucumber goes on set point. He is dead.
Round 2. Fight.
And all kinds of craziness here. Well over 250 in the live audience. Truly, guys, thank you so much for making our day, and thank you so much for supporting the players. Thank you so much for giving them an audience and giving me a reason to stream. Much, much love. Over there's going to be the goop. We're throwing all kinds of bombs everywhere. Cucumber says, you want to zone? We can go ahead and zone. Splats him, and Cucumber is going off. Takes the lead. And Cucumber with a little bit more. There's the Darius. Can he find the mix? Not quite. North got to get on his A game. Mortals 37. What did he mean by that, though? I don't understand. Nice. And more bomb squad on the loose. Two Tink Tink coming out left, right, and front. Sorry, what's your heart, chat? Left, right, and center field. See y'all tonight in the lobby. Hopefully my internet chills. I got you, Gravity. I got you. Hey. Bomb squad coming out. There's the low, and this could be Noir. I think this might be guaranteed, and he's already bagging. You hate to see it, but you kind of do love to see it. And Noir is absolutely, though, he's bagging. Don't bag him just yet. And now Noir and Cucumber are both on set point. Cucumber is facing elimination. Oh, we're talking about age. I'm 32, Chad. It's over for me. But don't worry about it. I age 10 times as faster because I do MK events. It's very stressful, Chad. I have to push buttons. You understand, of course. And Ahilas, I see you in the building. By the way, Ahilas, make sure Fire Axe is ready to go. There's the bomb squad. A bit of a trade, though. That is going to favor Cucumber. Noir, that health bar slowly melting. Mouse, I see you in the chat, vibing with us. Much, much love. Hey, twin kicks coming, and the bomb squad well on its way. Yo, what's up, Darth Zimby? And this is going to be some heat. This is going to be some heavy heat coming from Noir. Bomb squad on the way. And one of the more unlikely teams you have ever seen. This is going to be Noir trying to capsize the battleship that is Cucumber. Trying to sink that battleship, and this could be the beginning of the end. Noir completely going off. One more. Should send it home. He does have to find one more mix. Cucumber's got to go. He cannot afford to get hit again. Good defense from Noir. And that's going to do it, chat. And Team AP and Noir are going to be moving on to the semifinals. A clean down two to end it. Cucumber, thank you so much for playing. Definitely great to see that noob Cybot back on screen. However, at the end of the day, it is nighttime. AP and Noir move on to the semifinal in this Omega Stacked $50 prize pool. Let's go take a look at that replay. Ooh, wait, we forgot. I'll do it on the next one. Forgot the Wilson. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke up at the same time. We're going to be heating up, though. Let's go. All right, chat. So with that, though, this is going to be Team Attack Potency and Noir going through to the semifinals. We've still got 5 more matches for your viewing pleasure today. Do not go anywhere if you want to see some of the best matches of the day for sure. Coming up next, though, this is going to be a banger. We have Team Fire Axe and Faisal. Faisal making his debut. This is not the Shang player. This is going to be the Kenshi player. He's teaming up with Fire Axe, and they're taking on Snake Doe and Ahila. So this is going to be 3 EUs, 1 North America. Let's do the damn thing, and let's go. Fire Axe, if you'd be so kind to create that hill, definitely would appreciate it. And what's up, Boof, coming off of that runner-up finish last night. What's up, my man? And all right, let me get these scoreboards all adjusted, Chad. Adjustments are important. It's a common thing of being a content creator. Snake Doe and Achilles. Either way, I do need one of you gentlemen to create that hill, please and thank you. Fire Axe, though, could be a heavy favorite, his team to make the semifinal, but this is not going to be easy. Remember, I got this idea from El Kakui, who actually asked me, did you create these teams? So today, I said I was going to. He said, we'd love to see more Soundwave. Oh, we've never had Soundwave on this channel, by the way, but we do have Faisal. Going to be just as good, in my opinion. However, where are you guys? Are you guys even here? I do not see any of you guys online. Achilles, are we creating that hill? We got to find out right here and right now. It's important, Chad. All right, Fire X says he made it. Love to see it. I see you, Snake, though. All right, somebody send me that invite. Let's get me in there. I want to see these matches, too. I deserve to see these matches. And as it stands right now, currently a $50 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to any of that to the winning players, you can do so right here. We're once again never mandatory, but always appreciated. As it stands right now, looks like the winners will be walking away with a crisp $25 bill, if they even made such bills, Chad. Can none of you guys see me? I have Faisal. Tell Faisal to invite me. I just added him. Sorry about this, chat. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but at the same time, when you have 260 people in the building, there it is, Snake. I see you. All right, we are good to go. Let's send it your way. He says, we need to see Waz in a tournament. Dude, I would love to have Waz in a tournament. All right, we are ready to go. Faisal, I see you in the chat. We're good to go, man. Snakedo's already got me en route. And let's see who's going to be coming out first between both of these two powerhouse teams. I can see a case for either one of these guys. Snakedo and Ahila, so that's a godly team. FireX and Faisal, that's an OP team as it goes. All right, I got Faisal. Where the hell is Faisal, actually? Faisal, what's your WB? There it is. Oh, he's already here. We're good to go, Chad. And triple digits on both platforms in this 2v2 mayhem going down right in front of your very eyes. This tournament should be going for at least another hour and a half, guys. How deep are we in? Oh, man, we're already an hour in right now as it stands, guys. Sometimes when you do events back-to-back, the days and events just kind of blend together. And by the way, Cal Aggie says, crazy that FireX has a tier 3 sub. You have Clue to thank for that. Clue, one of our most generous supporters and a close friend of mine in the channel. Let's go! He said, it's Faisal from Lebanon. No, it is not. This is going to be Faisal, the Kenshi player, who looks like he is coming out swinging first. By the way, KL, Wasnet, Tragic, and Woody, make sure those invites are good to go after this. I don't care who makes the hill. Probably Wasnet or Woody, though. They're in the middle. No, Tragic. Tragic should make that hill. He's in the middle of everybody.
Jax.
Let's get this party rocking and let's get this party rolling. It is going to be Faisal making his debut here today. What's up, Big Spoon in the chat? Smirk hanging out with us. All right, let's do it, though. And now Snakedo, one of, if not the best Havoc you will see in MK1, but he's got to take on High Ping, and he's got to take on a powerhouse of a Kenshi. Let's go!
Round 1. Fight.
And look at Snakedo already putting the Lo Siento Wilson emotes in the chat, and he is coming out looking to cook up. Says this is not going to be some soft serve action. 72 degrees here in the mansion, but things are only heating up from here. Overhead toss. There's going to be a beautiful duck coming from Snake. And this is going to be a rough affair unless it is going to be Faisal able to pull out the Kenshi. There's another low. And now puts it away. He calls the cancel right in front of his face. What's up, by the way, Big Ross in the chat. And that's going to do it. A bit of a steamroll round coming from Snakedo.
Round 2.
And if you are just joining us here today, this is quarterfinal action. We're running the entire bracket today. This is match number 3. We have one more quarterfinal coming your way. And Online Tony having a great time in chat. What's up, man? How are you guys spending that prize pool yesterday, man? I gotta say, it is steak dinners for Kale all day and all night long. Overhead into a blood ball. Still pressing, still guessing though, but it is gonna be Snakedo who is coming out with the Fury. He said, my money's on Snake. FireX, what's up, my man? By the way, FireX with that gold vape looks good. Overhead to the low, and Snakedo is absolutely blowing right through Faisal. So I thought Faisal was Turkish. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. This is not the Faisal you saw from Final Combat. Is it funny we had a steak and rice for lunch? As you should, Tony. As you should, man. How do you take your steak, by the way, Tony? This is a very important question, by the way. All crazy? Faisal starting to wake up here. There's an overhead. No flawless block on that. Good. And now what do we got from here? Faisal's got to find his way to the Kenshi, but that's going to be the whirly bird coming out. I see you, Wasnet. It is so funny, by the way, that Kale and Wasnet were opposing players yesterday, and they're teammates today. And there's the scoop. It is going to be all Snakedo taking it, and that is going to be it. What's the best steak, Chad? Let me know. What is it? For me, it's got to be a ribeye, medium rare. Either way, look at medium rare here. It's going to be Snakedo. I have no idea how that makes sense, Chad, but let's go take a look at that replay if we can. Much love. Medium well's not bad whatsoever. Once you start going a little bit past that, though, I have questions for you. If you get a steak past medium well, just dunk barbecue sauce on it at that point, you know what I'm saying? Or it's carne. Either way, Chad, that is going to be all Snakedo, though, taking game number 1. Let's get you back to the action. Let's do it. And well over 260 in the chat watching around the world. And now the stakes couldn't be any higher here, though. That is a nice joke, Chad. Laugh at my joke. Laugh at it now! Exactly, Wise. I take mine medium rare. I'll eat it rare, man. I'll eat it blue. I'm a crazy person.
The hourglass.
All right, 1-0 score on the side of the biggest of snakes. A lot of snakes in here. Let me just say, quite frankly, I think this is the biggest snake I've ever seen. FireX, what was Rips disappointed in? He saw the... Never mind. It's not appropriate. Be appropriate, babe. Okay. Is it because you an animal vape? Yeah, no. Yeah. I was raised by wolves. It's fantastic stuff. The family portraits are exquisite. Ras double bracket and didn't play in Rips. Ross. Oh, nah. No, off with his head. Kill him. Kill him now. Is it rare and a kind of raw? What are you talking about, Scott? What are we even saying? However, I'll tell you what we're saying though. We're going in raw here though. Coming in is going to be the biggest of snakes. Trying to absolutely clean Faisal's clock here. Splats him down and ringing his bell. Is he going to get some mix? Yes, he is. And there is an overhead though to end your night.
Round 2. Fight.
And welcome back to some MK1 action. And now, so tomorrow's my day for 2v2. Is Rips having a 2v2 tomorrow? It's a 2v2 resurgence, chat. I'm not gonna lie. And look at Super Hud saying, hit the sub button now. Let's go. Firex, you're teaming up with me, of course, right? I deserve this. I'll carry. Overhead again. Snake though is on set point. Oh my goodness though. Good catch from Faisal. And by the way, Dwig saying I like my steaks like I like my combat bloody as hell, as you should. Overhead. And I used to eat only well done steaks. I didn't know until I was older that you could order that stuff still bleeding. Just knock off the horns. We're having a good one here. Faisal on the verge. Can he put this one away? Goes for the low. Not quite gonna find his mark. There's gonna be the scoop. That's gonna do it. And that is gonna be Faisal going down. Snake though, the powerhouse coming from Chile, gonna be getting this done. And it is now all up to Fireaxe to see if he can do this damn thing. This is gonna be a 1v2. Fireaxe has got to win 4 without losing 2.
Lo siento. Lo siento, Wilson.
And Snake, though, you have to stay on your cameo. Yes, sir. You are not allowed to switch until you lose, because it is all considered one set, mind you. And Jason Millington said, so rare a skilled vet could save you? Of course, of course, of course. I want to be able to bring the cow back to life. That is the idea here, Chad. What's up, Smirk? I see you hanging out with us, though, and now it is going to be all eyes on Fireaxe. Can he get out here and do this damn thing? By the way, coming up next will be Online Kale and Wasnet. They will be taking on Tragic and Woody. That is a banger team from pillar to post. Sorry, we're running low on oxygen, Chad. You understand, of course. All right, let's get it, though. $50 currently on the line. Fireaxe taking on the biggest of snakes. It's a very impressive snake, I'm not going to lie. And these two, man, this is going to be a battle for the ages. We see these two go at it so often, but it's today the day. Snake, though, takes out Fireaxe. He needs just 2. What's up, by the way, DJ in the chat?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's get this party off the ground. Can he find the mix? Not quite. Snake though knows as long as he blocks that back 2, he is going to be in for a good night. Smirk saying we got money on Snake. Currently, there's $50 sponsored, of course, by Big Immortal. Fireballs on full display from these two. Back 2 is good, but no, the overhead chop, flawless block, and Fireaxe with a very clean punish. Nice. Fireaxe though over here doing the Lord's work, and Fireaxe with a gigantic lead. Snake though just wakes up with buttons. Are you kidding me? Absolutely devastating pressure. Ooh, a bit of a lag spike. People forget, man, but goes in for the grab anyway. Nice. If you're just joining us, this is match number 3. We've got 4 more after this to end your night. Good grab, even better tech. Act 2, he finds the mark, and now Fireaxe really starting to pull away. This is gonna do numbers here, Chad. Gets another mix. Snake though again trying to wake up with buttons. Good one here out of the flawless box of Fireaxe. 2-4, down 1. Snake though not able to find his opening. Does get a nice grab, a bit of a tick throw on that end. Overhead, there's a grab, not quite gonna find it. And there's the mix, and that, wait! And Faisal wishing his teammate Fireaxe the best of luck, and that's gonna be close, and that's gonna be the round. A bit of a trade, it's gonna favor Fireaxe though.
This is a game.
Round 2.
Oh, Jesus, Chad. And let me know, Chad, is my voice too loud? Is it too low? The same goes for the music, the same goes for the game volume. Be sure to let me know. I don't want to be yelling too loud. I don't want to blow out your guys' eardrums. Not just yet. We're not even in those semifinals. Back forward 3. Gets a big catch, though, does Snake. And we are going. And there's another scoop. It's not going to find its mark. And again, Fireaxe pushing forward with some serious pressure. And remember, if Snake goes down, it would be up to Ahilas to do this damn thing. All right, got you, Smirk. Appreciate you again, my man. Happy Sunday, guys. We got a new episode of House of the Dragon on tonight, and I'm very excited about that, chat. Don't take this from me. All right, Snake, though, starting to answer back. Just starting to kind of pot shot Fireaxe, as we can see. And another blood ball on full display, though. Snake, though, trying to take it to young Skibbity. Fireaxe, one of the youngest players in our event series, but we've got quite a few of them. I believe the youngest overall was Cucumber. A nice forward 3. Snake, though, officially going to be in the lead. He needs just 1 to set up Ahilas for something nice. Ahilas and Snake, though, going to be the 2 Havoc team. There's a grab, even better tech. So House of the Dragon has been hella good so far. Spawn, I have been loving it, man. Absolutely incredible. There's a back 2. He's got a break. Snake though, he's gonna sit here and eat this though, but I think now he is gonna break away 110%. Fireballs. Fire Axe just trying to chip this man out. Is he gonna find it? Snake though, he says, I don't have to do nothing. Fire Axe has to go in. Tries to go for an enhanced fireball. Snake though says, I don't have to do a damn thing here. 3 seconds. Somebody's got to make a move. And Fire Axe. And that is going to be Snake though. Absolutely just laming him out. You hate to see it.
Fight.
And this action has been going incredible though. And once again, this is a random 2v2, which means you signed up yesterday. I assigned somebody for you. That's why we have AP and New War. That's why we have Kale and Woznet. That's why we have Fire Axe and Faisal. It's not going to be any good. Forward 3 is good, but still not going to be able to break the armor. Not just yet. Back 2 yet again. Forward 1. Fire Axe really starting to lay it on. A little bit more thick than I would like, Chad. Nice. And a 2-4 into the overhead. Yes, sir. And once again, if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. Fire Axe with a bit of a drop. People forget, man, but this is going to be all she wrote. And Fire Axe comes storming back, and that is going to be the game. Absolutely stick a fork in him. Snake though, with his first defeat of the night.
That was entertaining.
Brutality.
Snake though gonna drop down to his very last life. Remember, the scoreboard counts down backwards. So the harder block makes miracles. Absolutely. That's what MK1's all about. That's why we like this game. And shout outs to well over 250 watching between both platforms. I gotta say, man, I'm going on a bit of a movie spree. You guys know what I want to watch? I want to watch that movie Obsession. Who has seen it? I was gonna add that sound clip to stream though as a meme. Fire Axe saying it's fake. A lot of things are fake, man. And Fire Axe coming out with the same loadout. And Snake though now making the switch to Striker. Let's see if Snake though can keep his team alive.
All of Outworld knows I want them to thrive.
Lies and made truth because most accept it.
After this, though, I do need online. By the way, Tragic, if you're watching in the chat, you are probably going to be best suited making that hill. You're in between everybody. Kale's NA West. Everyone else is going to be EU East. Snake, though, just kind of reaching into bounds. This is a much better cameo for his cause to help him out against the Sindel. We did see this in a grand finals just the other day, but Fire Axe, again, able to find the hard-to-blockable. And the damage just keeps leaking, and Snake, though, that health bar is melting right in front of our very eyes. Trying to out-pizza the hut a little bit, though, says, get off me, sir. I don't know you. That's my person. Fact. And Smile Chim saying 2 PC cheese. All right, Fire Axe, though, still maintaining that lead, even with the Striker switch coming from Snake. Snake says, I've got to make some things happen. Fire Axe notoriously very, very tough to grab. There's going to be the scream. Back 2. This is falling apart for the biggest of snakes. Paul, did you just call somebody Mijo in my chat? What are you doing? 2-4, 2-4-4. Back 2, and Fire Axe goes on set point against Snake Doe. I don't know. Team Fire Axe and Faisal might have a cause to make it into that semifinals. We are going to have to see. What's up, by the way? Big Chim Spawn still in the building as well. I'm Malady, by the way. 15 streams in a row. Let's go! And again, though, finding his mark. There's an overhead shot, though. That's a full combo launcher. Snake, though, takes a magnificent lead right here and right now, Chad. Good. Blood ball on full display. Now 1. And a nice grab coming from the biggest of snakes. All right, if this doesn't work out for Snake, though, all eyes on Achilles, though. Fire Axe with some armor. Snake, though, is going to have to plot this accordingly. Cannot just bull rush in there. Snake, though, cannot afford to start reaching from here. Fire Axe looking to trip him up every step of the way. And Fire Axe just continuing to pepper him with his lane, playing a little bit of Call of Duty. There's the back 2. Oh, my goodness. This is just going from bad to worse for Snake, though. This is trouble, and this could be the beginning of the end. Snake, though, has got to break. He's going to sit here and eat it. He's going to have Fatal Blow available. That cameo getting reset faster than I would like. And once again, Fire Axe notoriously very tough to grab in, Chad. He's got to break. He's not allowing him to, and that's going to do it, though. Very well played from Fire Axe. Not letting Snake Doe break away, says you die now. And Snake Doe is going to be going down, which means Achilles has got to come center stage and make this a thing. And Chad, as much as we love the biggest of snakes, we got to say lo siento.
Lo siento. Lo siento, Wilson.
So that is going to be now Achilles who has to come center stage. Though no sweeps on either end. Fire Axe, though, looking to get this done on his own. Can he take out Achilles in 2 straight matches? Achilles has improved leaps and bounds, but this is where it really matters. Let's go! And what is this, though? Clue gifting a sub to Achilles and a tier 2 sub. Clue continuing to go crazy in the chat. That actually counts for 2, Clue. I see what you're doing, and I appreciate everything you do for the stream. Let's get it. Thank you so much for making everyone's experience a little bit better and giving them that ad-free experience. 3 on the day. Much love.
To absolute power.
And to everyone on the YouTube side, hopefully the action is looking as crystal clear can get. We are rolling. Achilles, though, the double team havoc for Snake Doe and Achilles. By the way, we've got some juicy semifinals coming up after this. I'm sorry, after the next match. Cal Aggie's in the building. Much love. Thank you so much for being here basically every single stream. And Fire Action's continuing to pour away. Lincoln, yo, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. Dude, we're having ourselves a blessed day. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to come hang out. And one. Achilles looking for it. And Fireaxe, though, who mixes better than this youngster? Coming from Serbia, by the way. I cannot think of much. Fireaxe regarded as one of, if not the best Sindel in Mortal Kombat 1 at the moment. Back to again, 2-4. So glad to be here. Thanks for hosting. Hey, man, it would not mean a thing without you guys here. Let me just say that first and foremost. Fireaxe continuing to go Mix City. There's just a raw grab coming from him. And Achilles, though, has got to make something happen. He's got Fireaxe close to the red zone, though. He goes for the grab. Where's Striker? He did not call for Striker. That could have been a missed input. Fireaxe takes full advantage of that situation. Jumping. There's going to be... You cannot grab Fireaxe. Don't even try. But now he gets grabbed. Oh, my God. What a foot. I need to put a foot in my mouth. That's going to be the round, by the way. Achilles. Is he going to steal this for this team? And Lincoln says, sure, man. Always for the hypest tournament ever. Hey, man. Thank you again for the warm words, man. Thank you so much for the compliments. We love this community a ton. Without this community, we would not be doing events, though. A huge shout out to each and every one of you guys. Big sweep from Fire. Goes for the grab, though. Fireaxe timing everything accordingly. Goes for the down 3. Achilles got caught trying to match. And there's going to be an overhead. Achilles is making this an old-fashioned bar brawl, and that's a good thing, Chad. Pulls up the guts, gives him that Taco Bell treatment. Another blood ball in full display. There's a low into the high rising fireball. Kicks out of the air. Usually got to pay double for that one, Chad. People forget, man. Nice. Now Achilles, though, really starting to bang with Fireaxe. If he can take a win right here, this would be monumental. And now they were trading some pokes here from distance. Achilles, though, officially with a very small lead. Where's Striker? Call him now. Achilles has got to find his way to that Striker. Back 4-3-4. Blood balls. Achilles doesn't have to do too much, but Fireaxe will win the zoning trade from here. Achilles, what do you do? The jump in coming from Achilles. There's the Striker bombs. What do you do? He gets caught, but wisely does break away. Blood balls. And all kinds of purple balls. And that's gonna do it, Chad. And Fireaxe goes down. Oh my goodness. This would be an upset of all upsets if Fireaxe loses this next one. This is Upset City officially coming your way, but only on pay-per-view. Oh, we are getting spoiled with gameplay today, Chad, and I give myself all credit. I made each and every one of these teams, though. I should be thanking myself. Build a statue out of me, they say. What's up, Waznet, though? Make sure those invites are locked and loaded for the next set. Tragic, if you are here, hopefully you can create it. Says Evo should bring you on for commentary. Evo's not going to like it when I'm sweating all over their desk, asking for 3 pitchers of waters at a time. Trust me, they can go without it. And Jabras, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream, man. Much love. I see you, Tragic. Thank you so much again. And Tragic is a tier 2 sub, by the way, courtesy of Clue. Clue is spoiling this chat, man.
Lies and make truth because most accept it.
Shout outs to all 270 in the live audience around the world. We are creeping towards that 300 viewer mark. And there's the grab coming out of Achilles. And if he's able to do this, man, this is going to be looking like tough sledding for young Skibbity here. Still pressing. There's a 1-1 into the biting blast coming out. See, one thing for sure, it would be packed. Back to Fireaxe, though, with a bit of a life in here. This is very doable for both opponents. Tries to catch him and does, but the scream gonna miss. And Achilles, though, is gonna take full advantage of this situation. And now goes for the big scoop as the ender. Does not get the Striker. There's another grab. Fireaxe says, get off of me, good sir. And yeah, Tragic. Let's make it a scrimmage cop, by the way. That way everybody can get up in there. We are backdashing. Fireballs on full display here. Okay. Nice. Overhead action, and that's gonna be all Achilles. He is officially on set point. One more would end Fireaxe and 5 Stalls night. Just like that. Tragic, I do have your invite. Thank you so much. Okay. Back to again. And this is Fireaxe's last stand. Is he gonna go down to Achilles? Remember, this is just an old-fashioned 1st to 2. Forward 4, Fireaxe says, all right, let me wake up now. Let me sit 100% up in the seat. Forward 1, Achilles, though, trying to go for a scoop. Not gonna find his mark. There's gonna be a nice grab, balls to the face. Fire Axe goes for another grab. Achilles says, no, thank you, sir. We are not doing that today. Tremor to keep you on your heels. Fire Axe, so he does not have to commit to anything. Just pot shot this man. Can't give up nothing cheap. Goes for a grab. Just a bit of a tick throw from Achilles. Oh, it's going to be a lot more than that. No, it's not actually. People forget it. Down 3 into the scream, and Fire Axe keeps himself alive. He needs this round to the 10th degree. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. And now you can see Snake, though. He's cheering for Achilles. Wants to see him get this done. 2-4. There's another low, and there's another grab. Achilles, though, gonna bull rush his way right through that with a big scoop. Achilles, a bit of a tie ball game? No. It is gonna be Achilles taking a gigantic lead. Ooh, no, a bit of a drop. That is gonna cost you. And Adam Murphy coming through saying cherry limeade is it, man. Dude, I love cherry limeade. I love Brazilian limeade. It's godly. Forward 4 into the armor, and a back 2 coming from Fire Axe. And Achilles is in some trouble, does not have meter. That cameo slowly recharging, chat. Fireballs all over the place. So those goes for the grab, blows right through the striker. Very good matchup knowledge. And chat, we are going to a final game between these two competitors. Make some noise. This is going to be the last one.
Brutality.
And who wants it more, chat? Who wants it more? I guarantee we see no character or cameo switch from either competitor. This is where it matters. This is primetime MK1. And you see a clue saying, let's go. And who am I to deny any and all of that, chat? Welcome back to some Vapor View. I need to see some emotes in the chat. Let me know you've got a pulse and let me know you're here. Let's do the damn thing. And all right, what's it gonna be? Achilles, they can switch if they'd like to, but I would not expect it. Ooh, we do maybe have a switch here. Not sure how I feel about this. I thought the Havoc was doing some serious work. Ultimately gonna be up to them. Helix going through that Rolodex of characters. What's it going to be? By the way, we are still into the first round. Currently a $50 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. Where it's never mandatory, but always appreciated. Most recently going to be coming through on the side of Immortal, dropping a big 50 bomb on us. And it looks like we do have some Urbic. No, he's thinking about it again. He's going back to the Havoc.
Tremor.
All right, chat, officially, though, not going to be any switches between either of these two warriors. Let's get it, the final match. Who is moving on to those semifinals?
Had we come to you, would you have helped?
This is some hype MK action coming your way. I see Cal Aggie, Smooth Razors. I have a bad feeling about Ermac. I did as well, though. Luckily, Achilles did switch back to the Havoc. And we're going to see Fire Axe, though. His night ended early yesterday. Is the same thing going to happen today as Achilles, though, making a dash for the finish. Overhead is good to go. The down forward 4. Good grab on the side of Fire Axe, though. Balls to the face. What's up, mate? Adam Murphy says, I want to beat him. I love Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't care what nobody says. Asian Zing is a peak sauce. 2-4 into the overhead yet again. And what's up, big mate, though? That's going to be a bubble bursting. I'm sorry, bursting your bubble is going to be Achilles. Achilles is scrapping, though. Their improvement has been crazy to see lately. Not going to quite find that mix. There's the overhead. Fire Axe on death's door. Tries to go for the down 2. Canceled. Not going to find it. Down 3. Fire Axe, this is still very doable. Achilles, you've got to play this smart. There's going to be a whiff, and he doesn't get the mix. That is disastrous, but now Achilles wisely breaks away. 42 seconds on the board. Goes for another one, blows right through that striker. Achilles is going to have to commit to something here. You cannot sit here in zone with Fire Axe. Achilles looking for that kill shot, just goes for the grab, and he gets it! Oh my God, one of the hardest players to grab in Mortal Kombat gets grabbed! What's up, Hitman, though? You are just in time to see who your possible future opponents could be. Back 2 is good to go. 2-4 is good on the side of Fire Axe. He cannot afford to drop another round. That would be disastrous, though. Does not give up the mix, though. Achilles has been keeping up with him tit for tat on that. Fire Axe is getting grabbed an unusual amount of time. He is generally on point with all those techs, giving Achilles a path to victory here. Nice. By the way, Cal Aggies, yes, Hitman is in this. He did win in the first round. You will see him on the semifinals. And a back 2. Good grab. Achilles is the one tech in all the throws. I got you, Achilles. Achilles is on the verge of taking the lead here. A strike. Oh my goodness. This is going to be catastrophic. Does go for a bit of a drop there. And you've got to spend the fatal, though. He's going to be able to break away, and wisely does break away. There's a low. Double low. Fire X, he cannot afford to get hit again. This is falling apart for him. Keep in mind, he's got meter, but you cannot break away from throws. And Fire X, wait a minute! And that's gonna do it. Achilles takes out Fire X and him. And Snake Doe move on to the semifinals. What a set and what a performance. Shout outs to Fire X, so definitely a huge fan favorite, but it will be Achilles and Snake Doe go into the semifinals. And as much as we love young Skibbity, we do have to bring out the chicken.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento!
A huge shout out to these guys for coming through. Either way, great to see Faisal on the stream for the first time. But with all that being said, it will be Snake Doe and Achilles moving on to the next round in a $50 stacked Omega goated prize pool. Chat, let me go take it back to the next match. And Fire X, someone who typically doesn't give up a ton of throws. However, when it's crunch time, different things happen. So, congratulations to Snake Doe and congratulations to Achilles. You move on to the semifinals, but coming up next is going to be Kale and Woznet, the two competitors for the Rips Arena Omega Big Prize Pool, taking on Tragic and Woody. Tragic, one of the best, if not the best smoke in competitive MK play, with Woody, though, a super stylish T1000. Tragic, if you can, send me one more invite, please, and thank you. So how is it possible to win against Snake Doe and lose against Achilles? I don't know, man. That's sometimes how it goes, man. People forget, man. And Chris Ross, man, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining us today. Much love. And Tragic, go ahead and send me one more. It's like being weird with glitches. I don't know. You got to send it to me on PS Tragic. If you can invite Coach MK1, or if anybody in your hill can invite me. I'm on PC. I'm on PC. Sorry, I'm tripping, chat. I'm big time tripping. However, this is going to be going down like 4 flat tires here in this 2v2. We have one more quarterfinal match. All right, let's do it, though. This is going to be Kale and Woznet. It's going to be a goated team, by the way. And yeah, Tragic, I am on PC. If you don't mind sending it to me that way, I'm not seeing it. Let me try refreshing. Nah, Tragic, I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait. There it is. Woznet invited me, though. That's a good teammate right there. I like that sort of thing. And while I might have made these teams myself, these are still two Omega powerhouse squads. These could easily be two favorites to make the the finals. Let's do it. I believe all the players are inside the house, and look at that, man. I was very skeptical about this event. I did not know if all the players were going to show up. They've been as right as rain, though. Let me just say. Your last quarterfinal coming out. It's going to be Tragic coming up first. He's got 2 lives to play with. What is that ultimately going to look like? And Woznet throwing some shots in the chat. What? And all right, Tragic is going to be coming out with the Johnny Cage online Kale, though. These two are going to be taking each other on. These two former teammates, though, and current competitors on the NA powerhouse scene.
You already are making excuses?
Close to 200 on the Twitch side, over 100 on the YouTube side. Thank you guys again for all the support. Currently $50 on the line. Who is going to be getting that? Remember, the prize pool is split 2 ways. 1-2-1. Kale, though, going to be blasting his way. These two are no stranger to each other whatsoever. And Kale saying, let me come out first. Let me see what I can do here. By the way, I do need Attack Potency, Noir, Hitman, and Platinum Hunt. Get those invites locked and loaded. Since it is 3 NA players, we will be playing that on North American servers. Hitman, I think you should make that King of the Hill. And Kale is going off. Overhead is good. Kale represented by Most Vicious Fighters. Tragic represented by S-Tier Gaming. 4-3-2. There's a nice low. And Kale really starting to pull away, though. Really starting to find his mark. What's up, Pursuing Breeze?
Fighting me is a
Round 2. Fight.
And we are rocking. We are rolling here in the fight. These two at each other's throats, but Tragic in some big trouble. I'm very curious why he did not go with the smoke pick or potentially the Liu Kang pick. Nice 2-1-2. Tragic is no stranger to this character. He's played this in my events many times. And a nice 2-1-2 again. He's gonna take the lead. Kale giving up some early combo damage here. And a big gut punch coming from Tragic. And Tragic is well on his way to taking this round. Kale cannot afford to give up nothing cheap. And Kale in some big boy trouble. Tragic, though, having his way. And yo, what's up, Uvility? I need to see you back in these things, and that's gonna be Tragic. And this was definitely a well-thought game plan from Tragic. Ooh, that's a huge punish and a half, though. I don't know what the game plan was there at the same time. Tragic going through the mixer here. Kale right back up in there, though. 4-2, not gonna be any good. What's up, by the way, Big Daystar in the chat? Welcome to everybody if you're just tuning in or if you've been here the entire time. Big's Fight Night in full effect here. Bowling ball pressure. There's the low to catch you at the front door, and Kale just with a quick backdash. Kale has got him on the ropes. There's a big whip, but does find his way to the promised land. Waiting to see if Kale's gonna spend some of that armor. And Kale, this should be chip out territory. There's the forward two. Can he break the armor? No, Kale gets right out of dodge. And Kale, though, trying to sharpshoot him, though, from space. And one more is all he needs. Goes for the nut punch. He finds it. He's going to have to be perfect. Tragic, one bit of armor coming from Kale. There's the jump, and he gets rid of the striker. This is definitely a thing. Oh, G catches him, and that's going to be the game. And Tragic with a goated comeback. Are you kidding me? Tragic gets it done. Kale had him on the ropes. Oh my goodness, and Tragic clearly came out with a game plan, and he was able to persevere. What? I gotta say, man, that is gonna be the match of the event so far. Let's go take a look at that replay. I gotta say, man, Tragic though. Look at this, jumps right over, kicks the striker. Wait, no, that was before that. Bowser, what's up, my go, dude? Much love. All right, Kale said, you know what? Let me shake off a little bit of rust. This could be the first match of him for the day. Let's see if we see something a little bit more homely, a little bit more milk-related. Chat, people forget, man. Milk's important. Kale says, nope, sticking exactly with what got me here. And if Kale goes down, it will be all eyes on Woznet. These are two powerhouse teams.
You've been sipping Madame Beau's specialty?
Much love to everybody spending your time with us just on a casual Sunday. Having a beautiful 2v2, currently $50 in that prize pool, brought to you by Big Immortal. All right, Tragic with a down one, a low, tries to go for the high riser. Kale getting backed up. So you knew what I was done picking these teams? I know. We're having some fun, yeah. When else are you ever going to see AP and New War on a team? When else are you ever going to see Kale and Woznet on a team? Seemed kind of fun. And Attack Pose, he says, Johnny actually wins this matchup. I will have to take your word for it. I'm not much of a matchup connoisseur kind of guy. More of like a vape guy, sometimes a coach kind of guy. Throws him into the corner. 4-3. Stand one into the 2-1-4 into the overhead. Beautiful work from Tragic. Kale got to find a way to spend that armor, though. Just tries to go for the old-fashioned. And Captain Ramirez says, Madame Beau has special tea? No idea, man. She's drinking that liquor all day. 4-3 into, ooh, the nut punch into the tremor. Kale wisely saved the meter for a rainy day, spends it right there. There's gonna be Striker. Tragic playing this one super patiently. So UV Ross, best friendship, I would have put them on a team. If they would have both signed up, I would have put them on a team, 100%. This idea actually comes from an old school one I had in MK11, where two people who do not like each other, I want to always put them on the same team. What's up, Miyagi? What's going on, Ross? What's going on, Big Mate? Helis in the building. Nice duck we see from online Kale. There's gonna be a stand 4 up to the high heavens coming from Big Kale. And Kale on a monstrous lead right here. Tries to go for the high riser. Kale not buying any of that stock, says sell it to somebody else. Tragic just goes for a grab, says get out of my face. Nice low yet again. Goes for it. Kale with an overhead, though he has not been spamming that too often, and Tragic falls victim to it. Tragic can still take this, keep in mind. The cameo is going to be a little bit unavailable, at least for now. Trying to recharge it is going to be Kale. There's the striker. And we've seen this situation before. In the last game, there's the bowling ball. Kale going to take his turn back, and he spends a fatal blow. That's going to hit, and it does! Tragic, is this going to be enough? It's on a counter hit. This might be something here, Chad. He has no projectiles. Keep in mind, is he dead? He's, oh my God, that actually killed. This game sucks.
Final round, fight.
Tragic with so much plot armor, man, I gotta say. All right, the jump coming from Kale, and it immediately dives right in up in there. What's up, sweet sidebot? Jason Millington says he has died. Bring out the kitty cat. Absolutely. There's another grab from Tragic. Tragic gonna be hunting this man down. You cannot give Kale space. Down one. Stand 4 into the plus frames. Spends the armor though. Goes for the striker cameo to go with it. And Kale cannot afford to lose another round. Tragic is on set point. Kale has been playing incredibly, but Tragic still finding himself here. There's another bit of armor. Luke James, what's up, my man? So Love Saki fell asleep, returned years later. What's up, my man? Well over 120 on Twitch, well over 170, I'm sorry, well over 160 on Twitch, more than 120 on the YouTube side, and Kale gonna try to zone his way to the promised land. And Glock Lee says, oh, is this a good bracket? Oh, we got an Omega good bracket, Glock Lee, and you got that VIP seat. Guess is right. Down one into the high riser. Tragic gonna keep it, maintain a turn, 28 seconds left. Tragic's gotta get something on the board. Kale not getting grabbed. 4-3, and Kale's on the verge, he goes for the nut punch. Tragic might have something to say here. I don't know about this, Chad. Do we see another robbery? Tragic trying to find his mark into the high riser, but there is no tremor available, and Kale gonna take that game. These two are swinging for the absolute fences. Do we see a brutality? It is looking more and more likely of this, chat. One more for Kale, still going. And then, wait a minute, though, when does this combo end? Kale still going. He does not get paid overtime, and there's the brutality. And Kale with a little bit of 30 extra seconds of extracurricular time. Reminds me of my bedroom life, chat. Either way, onto that replay. Let's see if Kale can get one more, or does Tragic make a switch? What's up, by the way, Jiu-Jitsu Water? We are going all kinds of crazy here. And by the way, you see Ross in the building say that maybe Liu Kang is the answer. Certainly wouldn't be the worst choice for Tragic. He does play an exceptional Liu Kang. We saw him win $160 here the other day with the Liu Kang. Is it go time? Yes, no, he is staying with the Johnny.
Tremor. Striker. Tomb of the Dragon Army.
One day,
all right, let's get it, chat. Let's do the damn thing, though. And this is going to be the final match between these guys. Let's see who's coming out with all the heat in the world. By the way, Platinum Hunt, I do need you and Hitman to be ready to go on the next match. Let's let Hitman create that hill, by the way, since he's going to be in the middle of everybody. All right, able to avoid the early hazards is going to be Tragic. Tragic, though, his defense, some of his best work. But once he gets to his offense, though, this is going to be lights out territory. The same can be said for online Kale. If you're just joining us, this is the last quarterfinal of the night. There's a 4-3. And Kale backing this man up, though, has a hefty life lead. And a nice backdash punish from Kale. 1-2. And Tylees, thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. Tragic has not been able to get into any of his offense. This is where he can get started. 4-3. Right, blasting the smithereens. Kale trying to make the read on that, though, unable to do so. There's a grab. Tragic right back up in this bad boy. A sweep. Kale, though, wisely takes his turn right back. There's an overhead. And the low. Tragic with some very good reads on that. Can you actually fuzzy that? I do have questions, Chad. Tragic right back up in this bad boy. Kale's got to go. Ooh, just some zone and bonus coming from online Kale. And these two, look at this chess match, though, but it's going to be a big shadow kick coming into that. Oh. Well, that is Tragic, and I'm not talking about the player to my left, and that's going to be Kale taking it.
bragging if it's true.
Round 2. Fight.
Tragic wise not to try to take back his turn there. There's the armor. The Rasul special we are seeing. Another low. Down 1. Stand 4. 4-3-2 up to the high heavens. No, not quite going to find it. And Kale right now, he is on set point, and this is going from bad to worse for Tragic. He is going to have to wake up. He cannot afford to give up nothing cheap. There's a jump. Can he break the armor? Tries to, but Kale spends it. And this should be the beginning of the end. Tragic is in trouble, and that is going to do it. And Tragic goes down. And now it is up to Woody to take care of Kale if he can. Let's send you to that next match, though. Huge fan of Tragic. At the same time, we do have to bring out the chicken.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento!
And all right, though, so that is going to do it, though. Those two, of course, going to be very familiar with taking each other on. However, with that, chat, we've got to send you to that replay, see exactly how he did it. And Clue gifting another Tier 2 sub to Jiu-Jitsu Water. That's our 5th of the day. Clue, thank you so much again, truly. I don't want to sound like the biggest broken record, but I kind of do want to sound like the biggest broken record. Thank you so much for supporting everybody in the chat. So, you know what? Let's let everybody go ad-free. We love it. And now Jiu-Jitsu Water. I need to see you spam all of those emotes in chat. It's important stuff here, chat. Well over 270 watching in the live audience. Online Kale, and now it's all eyes on Woody. Do we potentially see the Ashra, or is it time for a little bit of T1000? And Clue saying, I see the smirk without a sub. Let's get him a sub 7 on the day. Remember, every one of those Tier 2 subs, that counts for 2. Clue, you absolute demon.
Temple of Kataravala.
And let's get it, chat. This is now going to be Woody. He is no slouch in his own right. This Ashra, if you've never played it before, this could be trouble. One of the more entertaining Ashras you will see. He's got to find his way to Woznet. I got you, Woznet. I got you. That's fine. All right. And now reel himself back in. And a bit of a trade, though. Going to favor Kale. By the way, when's the last time you guys saw an Ashra in competitive play? Woody coming out swinging, but so is Kale. I have to say, Kung Lao, though, a much more common character at the highest of levels. Nice. And now coming on in. And Immortal, you're already sub, man. You got that Tier 3 next to your name, I think. Kale absolutely battering Woody right here and right now. Just jumps out of dodge, though. Nice. Able to find it, though, but does use the Demon Dash going forward. Bit of a flash parry. Overhead again. And Kale seems to have no trouble with this, at least not as of right now. Woody is going to have to wake up.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's do it though. And Kale, right now, if he can get rid, even if he can take just one life off of Woody, that would be an extreme help. And that Dark Stance absolutely gets countered as Kale jumps right into those DMs. This is falling apart for Woody. This is gonna hurt. This might be enough to do it. And online Kale is successfully gonna win another game. He is looking to do this all on his own. Now, here's the problem. Woody would have to win 3 without losing 1. Is it possible? Yes, but it is gonna be hard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, chat. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's get it. All right, Kale, though, he has just been on a warpath, man. I've seen him here. I've seen him in Rips Arena. I've seen him everywhere. And he said, you know what? Where there's money to be earned, you will see me in the bracket. God's will. God willing. Sorry, chat. Words are hard. You understand, of course. Let's go. And I have to say, Wasnet is carrying this team, though. I know he's in the back giving Kale those words of endearment. And Woody, is it time for the T1000, man? Is it time? This could be a very good pick against Kale, or does he want to stay with the Ashra? He's thinking about it, chat, and he's sticking with the Ashra. Says if I'm gonna win, it's gonna be with this character.
The Chaosium.
My lessons with Master Kai go well.
Has he been
All right, let's do the damn thing, chat. And by the way, I do need Hitman to get those invites locked and loaded, or New War, actually. You're NA East as well. Either one of you two get those invites locked and loaded just in case this is gonna be over soon. However, we never know. Comebacks happen all the time. There's a nice grab coming at it, Woody. And what is this? Luke James coming through with a 10 bomb! Luke James with our second donation of the day saying, let's get that prize pool sky high. Luke James, much love, and thank you so much for everything you do for the series. You and Immortal trying to send this prize pool to the stratosphere, and so is Kale. And Luke James, I know that is not your first time supporting the series. Thank you so much, truly, for giving the players something to fight for. 1-2. There's an overhead. Woody falling victim to this, and this could be the beginning of the end. Unlike Kale with a bit of a drop, but he ultimately will pick it up. And he's cheering on Miyagi. I see you, Luke James, dude. Thank you again, dude. You and Immortal. Absolutely goated. Up to the high heavens we go. Woody, he can still bring this back. Nice. Up to the high heavens, though. It's going to be online Kale looking to do this thing on his own. No Wasnet required. At least one would think there's a nice grab. Escape fail, though. Means nothing here in MK1. There's the damage that Woody is ultimately looking for. Ooh, says you go this way, I'll go home. And up to the high heavens. Woody going to get his first round by the looks of it. Overhead. Ooh, wait a minute. This is doable for Kale. This is some tragic territory, and I'm not talking about the smoke player. And Kale says we're going to burn it. This is not going to kill, but it will put him in a pretty nice life lead, one would think. Hold the phone. Where's that other kitty cat? Where's the kitty cat, Chad? He's alive. All right, Kale, what's it going to be? Just some zoning pressure comes right in, but that's going to be enough. He tried to make the read, and off with your head. That is going to be online Kale, and one way to get ahead, he goes on a he goes and he takes 4 games. That is going to eliminate Woody and Tragic. GG's to both. And while we do like to see those superstars coming from North America and Europe, ultimately, it is time for the chicken.
Wilson! Lo siento!
That is going to do it, Chad, but don't go anywhere. We've got more action coming your way. All quarterfinals have been wrapped up. It is now time for semi-final action coming your way. And by the way, now that we've done 2 2v2s in a row, I don't want to hear any more calls for 2v2s. We've done a bunch of them, Chad, but we're going to finish this one up with a bit of some spice. Let me show you exactly what's going down. This is not going to be one you're going to want to miss. Let me tell you straight up, and we've got those VIP seats. So moving on to the next round is going to be Kale and Wasnet. Ultimately, we'll see where their run is going to go. Coming up next, I give you Hitman and Platinum Hunt. They're going to be taking on Attack Potency and New War. Invites are out in a $60 prize pool. Chad, let me not keep your attention held up anymore. Let's get it. Either Hitman or New War, create those invites, please and thank you. Let's do this on NAE servers, please and thank you. And remember, grand finals, it'll be a 1st to 3. Right now, it's 1st to 2. Ahilas, you will be up next with Snake Doe. By the way, let me implement that. See if I can do that. Where the hell is it? All right, we're good to go. And Smile Chimp, yes, I did make the teams. I thought it would be fun. And it seems like the players are having some fun on their own. There's going to be Hitman and Platinum Hunt. And I think they're just congregating how to create this hill. That gives me time to set up their names on the scoreboard. Beautiful stuff. What's up, by the way? Hody's staying up super late with us. I see you. New War, I did not get it. My PC is acting stupid today. If you can just send another one. I'm sure I'll see it now. All right, I got you. Next time you send it, I should see it. I don't know. Sometimes on PC, you have to actually be there when they send the invite. I don't know if anybody else suffers from that. Either way, we've got close to 300 in the live audience, guys. Thank you again for the support. Semi-final action is coming your way. Attack Potency and New War looking to get this done. Let me see. It might take a second, New War. What's up, King Donnie in the chat? King Donnie, what's going on, my go? Look at these vicious teams. Oh, wait. Where the hell is this? I am not seeing it. Maybe try Platinum. Platinum, send me an invite, please, and thank you. Or Hitman. I have no idea why it's not showing it. And by the way, Starling, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. All right, Hitman, go ahead and send me that invite, please, and thank you, Coach MK1. And you guys know how these servers are, man. It's one of the unfortunate things about how things go. And King Donnie, well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I made the teams today. I thought it would be funny. It's kind of cool. There it is. All right, Hitman, I've received it. We are good to go, chat. Onto the game. This is semifinal number 1. And this, we still have 3 more matches for your viewing pleasures. And I believe all the players are now in the house. No, we need Platinum Hunt. And we need Attack Potency. Where is Monsieur Platinum Hunt? Once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the event. All right, we are good to go. AP, I am inviting you. We are ready to rock. Let's do it. I gotta say, the support has been overwhelming so far. We have raised, what, $60 for the winning players here today? It's a nice little 30-piece, man. What would you guys do if you had $30? And if anybody does want to add to that, look no further than the donation tab right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Every single dime goes to the players today. Luke James and Immortal coming through with our most recent donations. And all right, who's starting off first? We saw New War. Oh, no, New War wants to play on his own. He said, I'm doing this whole thing on my own. I like that, because if he wins and he does it, if he is able to solo his way through the bracket, he's going to be giving AP no credit for this, though. I can see the mentality. And Remo, what's going on? Says, let's go AP. And War, do we come out with the Shang? I have not seen the Shang from him, not just yet. I did recommend it to him a while back. However, for Hitman, what is it going to be? These two, do we get a bit of a Peacemaker off? If you're just joining us, by the way, the semifinals are in full effect. We're thinking about it here. We're thinking.
Johnny King.
And we're ultimately coming out with the Johnny. We've been seeing this out of him much more often. And Hitman, still one of the better Peacemakers you will see coming from NA.
I could do with your life story.
How about we make it a streaming series?
And all right, let's get ready to rock. $60 in play here, and that is not chump change, not whatsoever. Yadagarasu, my favorite banned Yu-Gi-Oh card, up in the house. So I'll donate more this week. Luke James, do not even worry about it, man. Thank you so much for what you have already done. Sit back and enjoy the action. Noir looking to take it to Hitman here. We've not gotten to see a lot of Platinum. Both these two have been coming out swinging for their respective team. Back 3 going to find its mark at 2-1-2 on the side of Noir. Absolutely looking to rattle this man's cage. Beautiful jump in. And now just pressuring Hitman. Hitman, though, no secret, has taken a somewhat of a big break off of this game. He's looking to get right back into tall order. There's the overhead, not going to find its mark. And here comes Hitman. So whoever's doing commentary, you have the perfect voice for this. Remo, thank you so much. That's me, Vape Coach. We're just having some fun here, man. Appreciate the nice words. Good grab coming from Noir, and he's looking to wrap this one up like a Christmas present. And another grab coming from Noir. This should be enough balls to the face.
Where's my mark?
Round 2. Fight.
300 in the live audience watching around the world to support these amazing players here in our second straight 2v2 of the weekend. Okay. Noir, the question is, if this doesn't work out for Hitman, do we potentially see a switch to the Havoc? That is going to be, in fact, his main character. 1-2. Ooh, that's a punish and a half. Hitman with some very good patience. Remember, you get 2 lives until you get to grand finals. The 1-2 into the gunshots. Forward 4 on its way. And Hitman is starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. Another 1-2. The Motaro tail, and this should be pretty much all she wrote. Noir is in some trouble. And that is going to be it. Hitman with a dominant round on his own right.
How weak ass was that?
Final round. Fight.
And a bit of a trade, though. Hitman, that was a very resource-intensive move. Came out with the triple gunshots on that. 4-3. Goes for the low gunshot. Triple gunshots on the way. 1-2. There's going to be a duck coming from Noir, though. A mallard duck, perhaps. Even a diver duck. Stand 4 into the high riser. Noir is going off, and there's a full combo. Goes for a little bit of hype meter. Is it active? Yes, it is. Actually, no, he needs a little bit more. Hitman just doing Backdash Simulator 2K26. At the same time, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. So, yo, Vape, do you do WWE? I do not, man. I just sit here and commentate MK1. Remo, thank you so much for the sub, man. Much love. And it is going to be Hitman, though. Trying to finish this off, playing the spacing game, but Noir gonna take full advantage of that overhead, and this is gonna be some diabolical corner pressure. Does he have the height meter? He has it loaded. He does not need it though in Noir. Gonna drop Hitman down to his very last life. So you'll be getting a call from Vince very soon, hey, hopefully, and look at the bags coming from Noir. Absolutely disgusting, and chat, Noir drops Hitman down to his last life.
Johnny Cage wins.
And I'm seeing some calls to lock in for Hitman, ultimately gonna be up to him. However, yes, Noir getting it done with a 2-1-2. So Hitman plays on TV. He's not reacting. Ooh, are we not playing on monitor? You know, Chad, I used to actually do that a lot. I did not win a lot. I still don't win a lot, Chad. I wonder. Let's get it. King Donnie, I see you having a couple burgers, man. Those are 2 for $5, by the way, today. I got you. No problem.
Johnny Cage.
Hit Gal in the chat, vibing with us on the YouTube side. Luke James, I see you. Uvility, Verdict, Spawn, and so many more. Let's bring this house down. House down. Sorry, words are hard. House. Yeah. Very nice, Dave. Very nice commentary. WWE is going to be calling you anytime soon.
Oh, are you high, Mage?
Currently a $60 prize pool. That would be a nice 30-piece for whoever wins this event. I gotta say, man, $30, man, that's a lot of money. For just a random pop-up, they decided 2v2 rigged tournament pretty much. Back 3. Hitman and Platinum, that's a powerful team, though. I can definitely see Hitman getting a lot better results here. However, Noir is smothering him, and the kind of technology we see. AP has not been able to play today, by the way. Noir has tried to solo literally everything. Okay. 1-1 into the low. Big pressure we see on the side of Hitman, though. There's going to be the nut punch. Look at this mix. We were seeing a little bit too Trillion-esque, as we can see. We're going to try to take his turn back 4-3 up to the high heavens, though. This is going to be some damage. Stand 4 in 2. Ooh, gonna whiff on that one. Hitman has got to get out of this corner, but provides ample opportunity for Noir to absolutely spike him. And there's the nut punch. Is Tremor loaded? Not quite. There's a duck into the 1-1. Big pressure coming out. So, Vape Coach, do you have a favorite player here? Probably FireX. I don't know. AP is really cool too. I like a lot of these guys. Platinum's cool too. Noir's dope. And that's going to be a big slide into home plate. Noir goes on set point. Who else is cool in this bracket? Kale's dope. Love Tragic. I like pretty much everybody here. Helis is fun to have around. As far as my favorite player overall, Faisal. It's no secret. However, here comes the waterworks on the side of Hitman. He's going to have to go on a 2-0 streak here if he wants to eliminate Noir. And he's well on his way to winning this round, though. People forget that. By the way, KO, Wasnet, and Snake Doe and Achilles. I don't care who makes that hill. I guess just let the EU servers. I think they're going to be a little bit stronger than the NA West ones. Whatever you guys decide, I'm good to go with. It's going to be 2 NA players and 2 EU players. Now down 1. Hitman well on his way to taking this round. Can he finish it? 3 into the down 1, into the nut punch, goes for the grab. Noir still a long way back, and Spawn catching a sub. A tier 2 sub. Clue continues to absolutely spoil us. We might actually have more tier 2 subs than tier 1, because Clue is coming out like an absolute maniac. Thank you again, Clue. That is what, 9 subs on the day. We're 1 away from breaking it, man. We're 1 away. And Clue saying, let's break that sub goal. Remember, those count for 2 apiece, giving Sweet Cybot a gifted tier 2 sub. Clue, thank you so much for everything you have done for us. Noir's on set point, by the way, and he's looking to finish this right here and now. Okay? And Clue just sharpshooting everybody in the chat. One of our biggest supporters and a good friend of mine in the channel. Let's get it. All right, Noir getting taken up to the stratosphere on this bad boy. And Noir in some trouble here. Hitman's got the lead, and Clue gifting, pursuing, brings a sub. Everybody in the chat has a sub. I don't think there's anybody who doesn't. Clue, oh my God, and you can see that gift. Is this actually gonna hit? I think it will. No! He's waiting for him. There's a 1-1, and that's going to be the game. Yes. All right, and Hitman making Noir bleed on this one. This comes down to the final game, and Hitman definitely looking awake in front of our very eyes. And Clue, I know it's all love, man, but I'm still going to give you your flowers. Thank you so, so much. Pursuing Breeze and Sweet Side. As you can see, you guys spam those emotes. It's important stuff, chat. Look at everybody in that chat, man. Everybody's got a sub, and Clue saying, I will not allow this, man. And Noir trying to get him to swing on that. Yo, what's up, big Violence in the chat? Violence, I know that this game has seen better days, but at the same time, I need to see that Molina on stream sometime soon. And Clue gifting Horn Witch a sub. Clue, man, you have outdone yourself to the 10th degree, man. Holy moly, dude. What have we done to deserve this? I have no idea, but chat, it comes down to the final match. New Orleans coming out with the Homelander. And Violence catching a sub to give us 15 on the day. Remember, these are tier 2 subs you are seeing coming from Clue. He is saying, you know what? Let's pump that up, and I think we might even be on another hype train. Spam those emotes if you got them. Welcome to the fight night. Let's go. And I think we're on, what, 17? Remember, those count for 2 apiece. We're counting them every step of the way. We can't not count them, chat. That's illegal. Cyber Calyx catching a sub. Oh, somebody stop Clue. Grab his wallet, man. He is going all sorts of crazy here. This is the last match between these guys, by the way. Clue continuing to go all kinds of off. Overhead. Into the double overhead. Nobody's watching ads here, says Big Clue. 19 subs on the day. And well over 300 watching on both platforms. If you guys don't know, we are also streaming on the YouTube. And if you're on the YouTube, if you don't know, we're also streaming on Twitch. And Noir, that health bar has seen better days. Gonna have to do something to bring this back. Look at everybody with a tier 2 sub. You guys are incredible. Overhead is good. Does he spend the fatal blow? You might want to consider it. And yes, he will. It's a 3-hitter quitter. He is gonna break away, yes. And King Donnie says, I don't know how Clue does it. He's just that goated, man. And Noir, ooh, a bit of a drop-to-mo. Has to break away. Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir. He says, has Wasp played here before? Yes, he has. A very long time ago, though. And not an MK1. This is going to wrap it up, by the way. And Hitman is 1 away from taking out Noir. This would be the first time that he has gone down today, if it's going to happen. Hitman coming back with some fury. I love it. Let's go for the overhead. And he says, you know what? Let's not do that. All right, Hitman. Definitely a very solid Rain player. He does love some Havoc. He does love some Peacemaker. But we do see him on Rain pretty often, though. It's been a little while since we've seen him here. People forget, man. Much love to everybody making some time to come through and pay us a visit. And a huge shout out to Clue saying nobody is watching ads. Not today. I do not need you guys in Taco Bell commercials. Good. Close to 150. Noir's got the light fleet. Hitman trying to press back, trying to guess back. I see you, sweet Cybot. Look at you. Okay. Well over 300 in the live audience. 4-4. There's going to be Noir. Do we see a potential final round? This set would most certainly deserve it. 4-4 again. Hitman trying to spike this man. Not going to find his mark, but he kind of does. People forget, man. Back 3. Blast him to pieces, and this is going to be the round, chat. We're going to the final one. This is now going to be... Wait, he's not dead. He's only mostly dead. Plus frames. There's no way Hitman's going to bring him back, and there is, in fact, no way. That's going to do it.
It was the wrath of God.
Final round. Fight!
What's going on, Matthew? Mike Garza in the chat, Wasnet, Cyber Calyx, and so many more. Hitman gonna be leading the charge here. He is on set point. Can he close the show? King Donnie hanging out with us, though. It's been a beautiful, beautiful night here. We've still got 2 more matches for your viewing pleasure. All right, trying to go for the big splat, though. Nowhere to be found for that. Goes for the overhead and does not find it. And Hitman carrying the torch here. And is it going to be time for us to see our first sighting of attack potency on the day? There's going to be some laser beams coming out. Down 1. Still mixing, still schmixing. And Noir has not been able to get to his offense. Those overheads have been no good. And Hitman just trying to play it safe. You can definitely understand why. He says, you know what? I need to get attack potency out of here as quick as possible. And he jumps up in the air and catches him. Back 3. There's going to be Noir. Is it a little bit too much, too late? Spends the fatal. I would expect Hitman to break away, but no. He eats that, saying, you know what? You got me. Take it. And this is a sellout crowd prediction error coming in, by the way, with a 7-month sub. And let me fix that sub goal. It is absolutely crazy. 18 subs on the day prediction error. Thank you so much for the Prime Bomb and much, much love. We have not seen you in quite some time. Either way, we saved you a VIP seat. Welcome back to the fight. There's a forward 4. Hitman. The overhead's going to connect, and Noir takes the lead. Keep in mind, Hitman should have access to his fatal blow. Yes, he does. Hitman trying to track him down. There's 16 seconds left. Somebody's got to make a move. Hitman. He would own the zoning pressure if he's able to keep that water bubble up. 10 seconds to go. And he goes for the laser beam, and Noir is just going to play back dash simulator. He spends the fatal. Is it going to hit? No, it does not. And Hitman has to suffer the wrath of the Milklander. And the good news for Noir is Hitman is out of here. The bad news for him is he has to stay on Homelander. Platinum Hunt, you're on deck, my man. You've got to now take out 1 game off of Noir and 2 off of attack potency. Can it be done? Yes. Platinum Hunt. Very, very clutch, but now is where it matters. Let's go take a look at that replay. Platinum on his teammate today was Hitman, just got eliminated, at least for now. We'll see ultimately if he's able to get pulled back in. Chat, back to the action here in our super stacked 2v2 tournament where yes, Vape Coach decided the teams. All right, let's do it, Chad. Back to the action we go. Much love to everybody choosing to spend some time with us, though, in this Omega Stack tournament. You saw Rips live earlier. We're live now. Demon Lobby's live later. And still so many more events to go. Platinum Hunt needs just one.
Round one.
I see it's creeping up to 200 viewers on the Twitch side. Ooh, and Noir right now. What's he doing? He's just getting grabbed in Raw. You never want to go in Raw, but at the same time, down one from Noir. If you can, and he said, put Team Bald Coach in grand finals right now. Ribs, have you ever done this, by the way? I think it's a super kind of fun concept. You decide the teams. We have AP and Noir on the same squad. And this is probably the first and only time you'll ever see something like that. Noir's gonna take it at the Plat, though. The youngster Platinum. These two, I believe, about the same age, and a huge shout out to the best to ever do it. I'm talking about Big Rips Arena. He said, yeah, you did it for MK11? That is awesome, man. You put two people who kind of hate each other on the same team, and they have to work together. Or they both sandbag and just get eliminated immediately. So where's the change voice rewards? Is it Rips' fault? No, it's not, Deadly Man. However, I'll tell you what. If we get closer to $100 on donations for the day, I'll let you guys pick an accent as long as it's appropriate. And Noir is taking it to Platinum Hunt. This is very unexpected, to say the least. We still have seen no sighting of attack potency, not even once this tournament, certainly not twice. Noir, if he can shave off a life off of Platinum, that would certainly help. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to this prize pool, look no further than right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Every single donation supports the winning players. Thank you so, so much. As it stands right now, $60 for that first place prize. Low. Is it Rips? What do you mean, prevent me and Taki? There's Disarded. We found him, Chad. And Platinum Hunt taking it absolutely to Noir. There's a nice grab, though. Platinum Hunt really starting to pull away. Starting to get a lot of wind in his sails, as we can see. And Disarded, in all fairness, though, kind of do have to take you and Taki and you and Connie and you and Uvility off the same squad. Be on my team. I deserve this. Noir, right now, look at Platinum playing back jump simulator, but Noir's going to track him down. There was an online petition going around to ban Taki and Diz. Well deserved. You know what? They came over here and they won like 30 tournaments in a row. King Donnie says, I'll sign it, as you should. Can Noir find that kill shot, or does Platinum get his first round on the board? Oh, jeez, that's actually going to hit, too. He's dead. Yes, it is. That's going to be enough. We're all tied up at 1-1. Rips, by the way, what are you doing up so late, man? Is it like teams decide to play each other? No. Basically, you sign up for this event, and I assign you a teammate. And everybody you see as a teammate I assigned, I try to make it a little bit fair, a little bit balanced.
Fight. We
put Fire X and Faisal on the same team. This seems pretty fair to me. And I'm not talking about the Lebanon Faisal, the Sheng Faisal. I'm talking about a much different one. Like about the Kenshi one. Platinum Hunt is on set point against Noir. Platinum Hunt, he is definitely, by the way, Diz, that's an old bracket. The current bracket's in the new section in my cord. Nice. Noir, if he can shave off just one life, this would shift the Vegas odds so much into their favor. Goes for the overhead. There's going to be a nice use of the armor from Platinum Hunt, though. Goes for the low, not going to find its mark whatsoever. Goes for the up block. That's a nice up block grab from Noir. Starting to shave off some health from Platinum Hunt. That's going to be some damage. Noir's going to take the lead. This could be something here, Chad. Is this going to be enough? No, not quite. Goes for down two cancel. Does Plat. And a nice little laser beam. And this is going to be no. One more. Platinum Hunt, you've got to make something happen here. And one more. He's on chip out territory. Do we see a teleport? No, we do not. And Noir is going to be coming out bagging Platinum Hunt. He needs just one more game. Platinum Hunt has got to eliminate Noir. Got to show us some signs of attack potency, or else this team is going to be going, and gone. And Rips, when's that big ban unban that me and you are going to be doing, man? Are we going to be can we do that on both our channels? Can we just co-stream? We'll have like $1 trillion prize pool. To show the bracket, it's in the news section of my Discord, Diz. It's like one of those, okay, you know what? Actually, I got you. This is how the bracket currently stands right here and right now. Either way, let's get you back to the action now, though. This is top 4 territory. The winner of this, of course, is going to go to grand finals.
Your smile looks pure even.
You have no idea.
We've gotten to see none of attack potency, by the way, chat. That makes me angry, though. I put these two together because I want to see a nice little alteration. However, Noir has other intentions of his own. There's going to be a big overhead. A nice low to go right alongside it, though. There's Platinum, though, coming out with the low racks. Did not expect to see that. By the way, guys, we do have Vape Coach merch. Be sure to buy yours today if you want to know where the store is. Be sure to hit the gift shop on your way out. Plenty of good stuff. Buy the toaster, chat. It's important. And now Noir, he's on the verge of soloing his second straight team. And Platinum Hunt has most certainly seen better days. Okay. Platinum Hunt, what is this, though? I don't think Noir's gonna have any mercy, and that is gonna be enough. Platinum Hunt has one more chance. Is Noir really gonna solo this with the Homelander? Ain't no way, right? Ain't no way. Platinum Hunt, are we just sandbagging? That's not fair to your teammate. Come on, man. All right, well, he's giving up. Looks like he's giving up. Platinum, that's not fair to him, man. You can't be doing that, man. Come on. Unless did he mean to pick this? Yeah, Platinum. I'm just letting you know, man. That's not very fair to Hitman. You gotta at least give it a try. Hitman was giving it his all.
No sweat.
You said, what do we do with the prize pool? Give it to the players. Give it to Vape and Rip. I got you, Rip. You know which one I'm voting on. And I think that's gonna do it, chat. Unless Platinum, did you pick the wrong character? And I don't see him in the chat. I think he's out of here. That is going to move AP and Noir onto Grand Finals. And chat, let's go take a look at that Actually, no, we don't need to take a look at that replay. Let's go take a look at that replay. All right, Platinum, I hear you, man, but you got to think about your teammate. You know what I'm saying, man? He's over here trying to work hard. You got to make sure that you're giving him his just desserts. Either way, chat, that is going to move on. Attack Potency and Noir all the way to Grand Finals. And now we have got to go to the very next match. This is going to determine who is going to Grand Finals. Chat, let's do the damn thing. Let's go. All right, let's do it. By the way, Rips, what is the event tomorrow, man? Why don't you tell me nothing? You used to tell me everything. Let's see what we've got coming up next. It is going to be Snaketoe and Ahilas taking on Kale and Woznet. Let's see if Team Snake can slow these guys down. I do need a fresh invite. Snake, Ahilas, Kale, or Woznet. Be sure to send out those invites. Yo, Vape, fun fact. What is it? I have you on the mic tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. I can maybe swing that. I think. I'll plan around it, Rips. I think we could do that. I don't see why not. All right, Woznet, I am coming through, chat. Let's get you to Grand Final. I'm sorry, to our next semifinals. Let's do it. Well, Platinum, you should try. You help mod the things, man. Come on, you gotta try. Hey, all right. You're starting to kind of test it a little bit. Platinum, I want you to be very careful how you decide to crash out this time. All right, don't turn on the chat, all right? All right, don't turn on the chat. I just give you a mod. Let's not take it away. Be respectful.
Takeda.
All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's get this damn thing going. It's going to be Woznet now coming out and Kale. They are going to be taking on Snaketoe and Ahilas. Let's get it. And what is this? Crime Rider coming through with the 10 bomb.
Striker. The great.
And New Vision, I see you in the channel. And yo, Crime Rider, thank you so much for helping support the stream.
What we want is
and it's going to be Woznet and Kale who is going to Grand Finals. Let's find out here and now. Let's get it. By the way, Rips, don't you have Bulk on the mic tomorrow? It's Monday. Let me set up this scoreboard. This is your last semifinal of the night. Snaketoe going to be swinging on all cylinders. This is going to be him and Ahilas. Let's get you back to the main stage. All right, currently $60 in that prize pool. And who made the hill, by the way? So not Bulk on vacation? I should be there tomorrow, Rips. I should be good to go. My sleep schedule's been really, really rough, by the way. I woke up like an hour before this started. I should definitely be good. Just check in with me just in case, though. I would love to join you. All right. Yeah, Rips, I fell asleep, by the way, like, I do these, for example, at noon. I went to sleep today at 5 a.m. So it's been a little bit rough. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try to get some memes tonight. Should have you. All right. All right, yeah, just make sure we're respectful. Even if you don't like how the event's going, just keep it clean, keep it respectful. And Snaketoe is hammering Woznet, though. This is going crazy. All right, Rips, I got you. 30 apiece for me and you, and this is going to be Snaketoe absolutely hammering Woznet. That is going to be the first round. King Donnie Singh, I voted 9 times. Well over 300 in attendance. And yeah, if you're on the YouTube side, we got Rips on the Twitch side. We're going all kinds of crazy.
Round 2. Fight.
And currently a $60 prize pool to support the players. So far, this will be top 1 payout. This will be a 30 burger each. Ross, what's this about you double bracketing? And we got the man of the hour here. You want to tell him? Oh, it's here. Nice, slashes those Achilles. So what do you mean on the Twitch side? I'm everywhere. Rips, what's up, my go, dude? Great to see you on the YouTube side. If you're on that YouTube side, be sure to follow the man, the myth, the legend. I'm talking about Drips Arena in the chat. And all right, Woznet, can he take the lead against Snake, though? That is the ultimate question. And Mr. Shea asking the important, Mr. the COG asking the important questions. Nice. We're heading into the chop chop. And that is a huge whip punish, though, and Woznet has most certainly seen better days. And if Snake, though, can get it against Woznet without losing too much resources or lives, you would have a significant chance here. What's up to Big Music? How you been? And 1-2 into the low. And this is going to be the game. No, I'm sorry, the round. People forget, man. Rounds are important. And by the way, a shout out to the best to ever do it and the owner of my favorite emo band, Rips and the Seven Hearts, though. Shout outs to Rips. And tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. All right, let's do it, though. We are back on the main stage, though. We are all tied up. Don't worry about that, Rips. I need you to focus on these matches. This is good stuff right here. I know that haircut's pretty impressive, Chad. Have we taken enough good looks at that? Look at that, man. Impressive stuff, to say the very least. Nice. I love it here, Chad. I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me. I'll be here all week. Hey. We are pressing. We are guessing. Ultimately, though, it is going to be Woznet, though, who's going to be going full mixology on us. My chemical hair transplant says, Hody, let's go. Say, bro, I look like Movado on Twitch. It's an important thing, Rips. I need you to embrace. This is who you are as a person now, and I'm tired of you not pretending that you're not. Okay? And a nice big slash of the guts, and this is falling apart for the biggest of snakes. Snake, though, who had a very good set on his last run, and he was ultimately able to pick up the tab. Overhead, there's gonna be a grab, and there's gonna be the gunshots, and this is gonna be some solid pressure. We are rolling, and we are going. Snake, though, can he find that kill shot? Mr. Pubs said, bro, it's not Volkanovski. Mr. Pubs, you know ball. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you ever again. You can't make me change my mind. And that is going to do it, Chad. That is going to be a 1-0 score for Snake, though, who's able to finish it off. And all right, Woz, I can have one more life just like that. And Hitman, I'm sorry, man. I tried to convince him to play. Ultimately, I couldn't. But at the same time, I'm sure we'll get you a different teammate on the next one. I'm sure you'll pick your own teammate on the next one. Thank you so much, though, for playing. And thank you so much for supporting Hitman. We need to get you back more soon. Tonight will be the night that I will ball for you. It goes like my auto-tune. It's important, Jeff. Over again, you can't make me change my mind.
Striker.
I forget how the song goes. Welcome back to Vape's Fight Night.
That means nothing to me, Havoc.
I hear you, Killer Lord. Either way, Platinum still does help out these events, and that's pretty good to see. Either way, let's get you back to the action. What's up, Funk? How you doing? Snake doing a 1-0 score. Nice. Beautiful damage you're seeing, singing like Bam Margera on meth. All right, I see you. And the Takeda, this is Woznet's actual main character. I will let you know, people forget that. After this, though, don't go anywhere. We've got our big grand finals. It will be coming your way. A $60 stacked prize pool. And Carlos in the chat, what's going on, brother? Let's see it, though. Reels himself right in. Woznet having a lot better results here and now. Although, guys, it's been a stacked day of combat. He had Rips Arena earlier. He got me right now. Demon Lobby going to be coming up later. And who knows what's after that, chat? Who knows? Down one. And yesterday, we had that Aussie show, man. We had the OCE region coming out swinging. It was absolutely a stacked event. King Donnie said, so much for a lazy Sunday. No. That is not what we have here. They're going for the low. And a big blood ball coming in. Snake, though, will not be denied. And on the weekend, it's going to be the most generational band tournament the MK scene has ever witnessed. Rips, we get to co-stream that, right? I get to get in on that. And that is going to do it. Snake, though, is going to take it. What's up, the big RoboCop? And RoboCop, what is up, my man? Shout outs to you, man. Hopefully things are going good on your side of the aisle. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're combining that, Rips. We get to have two separate prize pools. One for the community and one for me. I deserve this. I need gas station fundies, Chad. The gas station pills are not cheap, and I'm tired of pretending that they are. By the way, Rips, by the way, with a tier 2 sub, I see you in the chat as well. Let's go! You said my Aussie accent was quality last night? Oh, bugger. We got Rips Arena in the chat. No, that sounds terrible. Ice. Good. Snakdo is on set point against Wozniak. Can he find one more to clean this up? So Unk's plotting? Of course, of course. You already know us. Big smile chimp. Donnie says Kano on the mic? Absolutely. Just like Foxy Grandpa. I'm a big fan of that. And Killer Lord asking for a sub, asking you shall receive. What's up, Significant Iron in the chat? Significant Iron, you're just in time for some semifinal action. We've got a lot of cool people here. And Rips Arena, he's Omega cool. Have you seen the new haircut? It's important, chat. Ice. So how did the OCE players rate your accent? They said it was absolutely god-awful, which is true. And chat, that is gonna do it. Woznet officially goes down. And while we're a big fan of the Takeda, ultimately we do have to bring out the chicken and we do have to bring out online Kale. Platinum, see, right now you're crashing out. Don't crash out right now. Just go take a breather. We'll talk later. Either way, we've got to bring out the chicken. And did you leave my Discord again, Platinum? Be honest with me.
Wilson!
Platinum, it's literally one match. You left my Discord again? Fantastic.
Lo siento, Wilson!
Platinum, this is why I literally can't put you in events, dude. Like, come on, man. Work with me. It's literally just a game. You made it past the first round. You had a fantastic performance. Who cares? Come on, man. Come on, I know you're young, Platinum, but at the same time, man, come on, you're helping me with events. Just chill for a little bit. You know it's gonna pass.
What if Liu Kang sent peacekeepers to Saido?
Occupation is also a.
All right, but at the same time, if you're saying that because I put you in that set, I also lost a mod, how fair is that to me? You see what I'm saying? Either way, we'll focus on this, though. It's gonna be Snakdo and a Helis, though. Kale's got 2 lives left. Hey. And now a nice overhead chop coming out. So I'm working up the best. All right. So I don't care about the mod. Well, maybe I do, man. Maybe I need all the help I can get, especially this late stage in MK1. All right, you have a good one. I'm sure we'll talk later. Bob's coming out though for Big Snake. Overhead, and now KO. These two go back and forth. This is the CEO rematch. And yo, what's up? Mashing on +5. What's up, King Donnie? And what's up to everybody watching from around the world? Thank you guys again so much for supporting, and thank you guys so much for being here. Overhead is good. And all right, though. Pressure coming on in. Kale, he can absolutely take this, but not if things like that's going to happen. That did not lead to a full combo. I am very surprised. And Kale finally gets on the board.
Not very.
Adam Murphy saying we made some dope cookies. All right, that's what we like to see.
Fight.
All right, we are jumping all in, all over the place. And there's a big overhead chop that we see. And the bomb squad in full effect. That was a very meter resource intensive round for that last one. And a 1-2 coming from Kale, knowing that he can wake up with boutons. All right, sending him into the corner. Yeah, remember guys, you know, at the end of the day, it is gonna be some fun. We can't win every single match, but keep in mind, if you just keep playing, I guarantee you will get somewhere with these. And now going into the corner again. 1-2, overhead, good flawless block coming from Kale. And a nice low to go with it. Double low to go along with that. And by the way, Rip saying hairlines, airlines for the takeoff. Rips Arena Airlines, man, comes with a free, I don't know, I couldn't think of anything for that. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you, and that's gonna be Kale. Taking game number 1. Sorry, I missed that last sequence, chat. I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out a little bit. It is gonna be Snakdo with 1 more life. Fantastic. So, bro, your ping is 300. It's probably because somebody from the EU made this. All right, let's get it though, Chad. Let's do it. Let's send it back your way. By the way, wrong replay. I think that's a bit of a Rips Arena moment. It makes sense. He's in chat. Let me see. This ping is probably fine. He's probably being dramatic. Oh, well, there's... Oh, fuck. Well... Maybe valid points are being made. Either way, Kale still got a 1-0 lead.
Sundo.
You are not the only one who has worked dirty jobs.
My kind.
All right, let's get it though. Let's do the damn thing. And you guys, the worst ping I have ever seen in this place is Snakdo and Rothor. When Snakdo sent the invite, it was 530 ping. We still played the entire set, mind you. It's important to play those entire sets. Snakdo coming out with the big squeeze. Snakdo, a master of playing the high ping. You've seen Buster on 4,000 MS. Bless you, Rips. All right, though. Me and Kale, by the way, coming out of the same region, we will have the same ping. And Kale is hammering Snake, though. This is going to be trouble. And tries to go for the grab. Wake up with some buttons. People forget, man. Buster on 4,000 ping. I've seen Rasul on some pretty high ping as well. But yeah, the funny thing is, Rips, we played the entire set with 500. It was in the Shark Tank finale as well. Fantastic. And now this is going to be Snake, though. He's going to rip that fatal blow. And Kale cannot afford to lose this life here. He's also going to take out Achilles. Keep that in mind. And all right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing, and let's see which one of these NA boys is going to be moving on.
Fight.
By the way, it's a fantastic night of gameplay. And by the way, currently a $60 pot. If anybody does want to raise that, look no further than right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Every single dime goes to the winning player. Thank you so much for even considering. And Snake, though, taking it to Kale on this. While I believe the ping might be sky high. We've still got a do ball here. Scoop gonna be no good. Kale trying to fight back. Oh, that's right, Rips. Yes, we get it. Yes, people forget it. This is democracy, says Rips. Let's go. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Never again. You can't make me change my mind. Snake, though, with a bit of a lead here. Kale's in some big boy trouble. And all right, there's the big scoop on the loose, and that's going to be all Snake, though. And now I'll give you guys one chance right here. He said, bro, is almost Volkanovski. Thank you so much, pups. And all right, Kale, I'll give you one chance here. Do we want to restart the hill? All right, I got you. I got you. So it's going to be 1-1. Kale has to win 3 games without losing one. Let's go take a look at the replay. You can't make me change my mind. Achilles saying no need. Yeah, we kind of have to, Achilles. So it's 2 North American players now and 1 EU player. Let's go. This is the way it currently stands. Look at Rips in the chat popping off. Crazy work. And Mr. Pups, you say you hate MK11, but you sign him for every single bracket. I see you, man. I see you. So, guys, we're going to be finishing up this bracket quick, fast, and in a hurry. After this, though, we do have our grand finals. Currently 60 clams on the line. Yeah, Kale, if you want to host, I got you. Go ahead and send me one fresh invite. I cannot see it unless I am in the terminal. Is that what you call it, the terminal? I do believe so. And Idgale, what's going on? Since we want to see some Wilson, we still have Kale with 1 life. Snake, though, has 1 himself, and then Achilles would have 2. And Funk, that's not the Faisal you're looking for. Noir, when's it start? When's it start? Starts in like an hour, I would think, right? So NA players playing in the EU servers, I got you, Snake. I got you. Send me a fresh invite. Let's get this party cracking. 30 minutes? All right, we're good. We're good. Once again, guys, thank you so much for the attendance. Well over 300 in the live audience. What's up, Deadly Med? What's up, Achilles? And yes, I do need a fresh invite. Snake, go ahead and send me 1 more, or Kale, send me 1 more, please. And thank you. And all right, we're good to go. We've got those invites. We are well on the way. We need to get Achilles up in the chat. Inviting Achilles is important, chat. Yeah, Kale, I gotta. It has to be right when I'm in the menu, or else I won't see it. He said, "What's up, Deadly Man? I see you hanging out with us, man. We're just hanging out. We got big Rips in the chat. We got all these sweaty players. All of us are here. That's a good thing, Chad. The pink should be exquisite now. Let's see if Snake Dough can finish this off. Or can Kale bring out Achilles?
Have it.
So I got $5 donut on a bonus match with Platinum. Rips. My God. Rips, here's what I'm saying, man. I know I'm kind of breaking character here a little bit, but how is that my fault? Like, he wanted to play today, so I threw him in. Like, why do I feel guilty, man? I didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Round 1, fight.
I'm just the middleman. I'm setting up the matches. You know exactly what I'm saying. All right, big hats are on their way. He wasn't the happiest of campers. That's what I'll say. Overhead chop in the neutral. The ping does seem to be a lot more clearer from here. And the hats are on full display. Here comes. Hang on a second. Yeah, Fire RT left you the score. I don't want to bully him. I don't want to harp on it. I get you. There it's Rips. All right, he's on the side of Platinum here. But here comes big. I'm sorry, Kale. Okay. And Kale looking to knot this one up. Can he? If he can get rid of Snake, though, you might be liking his odds against Achilles. There's the overhead chop. Not going to get much out of that. All right, down 1 pressure. And up 1-2. And a nice low to go with it, though. Kale does have the lead. However, Snake still looking to press on and guess on. Shout outs to everybody on the YouTube side. It looks like we have close to 200 in the house. The same for the Twitch side, and Kale is on set point. I do blame Rips Arena for this. Yes, in fact, yes.
Fight.
All right. And another big scoop is well on the loose. Yeah, Rips, yeah, we're done picking people. Can we just put me and you in the event? We deserve this. Overhead. Nice. And KO, though, that could have been a pickup, a little bit slow on the draw. People forget, man. Overhead. And Smile Chimp, I think he has off-stream matches before, and I do believe that does start around 4 my time, 7 Eastern. This should be wrapped up. It should be all wrapped up. 1-2 into the big scoop, coming on the side of none other than Snake. He's definitely does still have a chance in this. Want to get lucky with the 2v2 ones? What is the 2v2 tomorrow? We might be commentating that, by the way. We'll see if we can get the memes on time today. A double rocket coming out, and there's a big sweep coming in. And Snake, though, can he find it? The up block gonna be no good. Hang on a second. And Snake, though cannot afford to get hit again. KO looking for that kill shot, trying to go for all the zoning in the book. You know Snake Doe's looking to bull rush him at any point now. And another low, and that's gonna do it, and Kale takes out Snake Doe. Snake Doe did as much work as he can, but now it is going to be Achilles who has to come out, can lightning strike twice. Kale would need to win 2 more. And by the way, I want to put it to a vote. We were gonna do 1st to 3 in grand finals. I think we should keep it 1st to 2. I want to ask New War and attack potency since you guys are already there. Are you guys fine with that 1st to 2? Vape, listen, I got you, Rips. What do you got to tell me? Make him 1st to 1, yes. Let's keep it 1st to 2. I'm perfect with that. There's not too much money on the line anyway. It is top 1 payout. Let's keep it 1st to 2. I'm fine with that.
Janet, K.
All right, we're gonna keep it 1st to 2. That sounds good to me.
Battling us.
And as you guys can see, there's not the most money on the line. There's $60, by the way. But at the same time, we do want to make sure we're not going too long. It's already what, almost 4 my time, and there are other events today. We want to be courteous of the players. And we're gonna be live tomorrow. We might be live twice. I'm taking over Rips Arena. I bought it, $8. Okay. And Rips, can we trade events for one day? I think that would be hilarious, though. I think it would be hilarious. Probably be terrible for us monetarily, but at the same time, I don't care. So, yo, how do I join the Discord? Right here, sir. Look no further. Good stuff. All right. And Kale is absolutely hammering Achilles. 1-2 into the high riser. Good. So, Vape, let's change streams because I'm down, Rips. I'm down. I'm down. You're going to get a look at all my whispers. You're going to be like, damn.
Round 2.
So do you on mine, Rips Coach and Vapes Arena? There has been Vapes Arena before. We've never seen Rips Coach before. Should be a thing. Okay. Kale at the same time. Yes, so chat, the newest update, it is gonna be 1st to 2 for grand finals. There are other events today, and what can I say, guys? I have a hot day tonight. I've gotta be other places. All right, Fire Axe. All right, yeah. I know you're joking at the same time. It's like, bro, how is that my fault? Say, what's his name, Vape? Rips. Here's a look at my hot date tonight, by the way, guys. Overhead pressure coming. Achilles doing a lot of good work here. And you can see him not even going for that havoc pick overhead on the side of online Kale. Absolutely battering Achilles. And winger-wise, welcome back to the chat, my man. Funk, I see you. Itel, I see you hanging out with us. This is actually going to be the round. Achilles is going to go on set point. Impressive, to say the very least.
Janet!
Guys, a very good event. It could be coming to a close if Achilles is able to get one more win here. Let's take a look at that ping. I'm sure it looks great.
Final round. Fight.
And by the way, AP and New War, you guys want to get those invites locked and loaded? Unless Kale is able to send us to a final one. Okay. And another big sweep. And by the way, Rips, I heard that Rips left you standing. I'm sorry, Rips, I heard that Ross left you standing. What can you tell me about this? So I thought Vape had a satellite office on the OC last night. It was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. Yeah, dude, Rip. Yeah, Ross forgetting about his day ones. You do love to see. He's too Hollywood for us, Rip. He even deleted his sign up here today. Can you believe it? I saw it. Hey, Overhead, KO with a sizable life lead on a healer, so this could be us going to the final game. That's true, FireX, that's true. And we're the next victims in this. Cannot break the armor, and Chad, one more, and Kale is gonna send this to a final game, just like that. And Kale, all right, one more, Chad, one more. Is Kale gonna run the tables? We are gonna see. What's up, Killer Kez? By the way, good to have you in the chat, man. You're just in time for the final game here in semifinal number 2. And Achilles, there's nothing I can do, man, I'm sorry. You guys know this is a worldwide event, and today is more of just a kind of a silly, fun event. Not too much on the line, but at the same time, I understand it is still money, but still, there's not much we can do about it. Chat, let's do the damn thing. Let's get going. All right, let's go and let's roll. Let's get this party off the ground. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for the attendance. We've got 1 grand finals for you after this bad boy. And this is the final match, and Aquila says it's time to bang with some Liu Kang. We got some double Shaolin pressure.
How much longer will Raiden be champion?
And this is the final one. How much noise do I want you guys to make? How about this much noise? Let's get it!
Round 1, fight.
And double Shaolin. Can Aquila stop online Kale? This would be quite an upset. And we got Big Avo in the chat who plays Kung Lao himself. He's saying that this is not a good matchup. However, it is still online Kale behind the wheel on that one. If we get this done, it should be, let me see. Basically, okay, yeah. If Kale gets this done, I want AP or Noir to send out an invite. Probably Noir due to the fact that he's NA East and would be right in between everybody. But let's see if Achilles can get back on their bike. Right now, a tremendous life lead for online Kale. And throws the bomb squad on the loose, though. Achilles, though, is getting battered, and that is going to be more than enough to do it. Online Kale is on set point. He is about to go on a 3 streak right here and right now. To the stratosphere we go. The hat's on full display. Kale, though, trying to finish up, just needs 1 more round. And good damage we are seeing. Online Kale has absolutely been going through every competition he can. He won that Omega big fundraiser out in Rips the other day. I see you, FireX. I see you, Killer Lord. I see you, Avo, in the chat. I see you, Big Wasnet. Wasnet absolutely getting carried in chat. This could be the beginning of the end. In fact, I think it will be. Online Kale needs 1 more hit, looking for an anti-air. And this is going to be a matter of time, and that's going to be it. And online Kale going to take out Achilles in a very, very good showdown. That is going to do it. Achilles, thank you so much for playing. And by the way, thank you so much to Snake Doe. Huge fan of both of you. Ultimately, it is time to bring out the chicken.
¡Wilson! ¡Lo siento! ¡Lo siento, Wilson!
All right, guys, you already know what time it is. It is time for big grand finals coming your way. We're keeping it 1st to 2, by the way. There are other events, and just for the sake of pacing, this has been a very long event, and we're going to keep it 1st to 2. That is going to be an executive decision by your boy, Vapor. So, this is now going to be Kale and Wasnet moving on to take on Attack Potency and Noir. The winner of this going to claim $60. This is winner take all. The loser will have to come back next time and do this all again. By the way, let me see if I have that invite. Noir, if you've sent me one, I'll need you to send me a fresh one. I don't know what's going on with today's servers. Or Attack Potency, or anybody basically can send me one. And let's do it, chat. This will be your final match of the night. This is going to be Kale and Wasnet coming on to take on Noir and Attack Potency. Your final match of the night, 1st to 2. Let's get it. Originally, these are 1st to 3s. Like yesterday, it seemed more fitting for a 1st to 3. Today's a 1st to 2 kind of day. People forget, man. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Shout out to Rips and the 7 Hairlines, though. Coming to your tour next week. Let's go. And do we get to see our first sighting of Attack Potency? It looks like it, though. What's up, Alan? Shout outs to Houston, Texas, my man. Let's go. This is going to be Wasnet and Kale taking on Attack Potency. Our first sighting of him for the day.
Carving that stupid mustache off your smug face.
AP and Noir, a match made in heaven or hell. Depends on which side of the depends on which side you are going to look on that on. All right, let's get it, Jay. Let's do the damn thing, though. This is for all the glory, for Rome, for Rohan, and for let's go. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. All right, it's going to be Wazet coming out first. AP looking to absolutely rattle this man's cage. Does whiff on the 4-3 pickup. 1-2. And another low. Trying to batter this man, trying to crowd this man. Boa Constrictor technology we see on the side of attack potency. Well over 350 in attendance watching around the world. Woznet finally getting on his bike, finally getting to some glory here. $60 in that prize pool. Who's taking home that 30-piece each? Down 1, forward 3, and now this is AP absolutely going off. And the question here is, I would favor Kale against AP and Noir, but they've got to be able to get to him without losing a ton of lives. AP is looking to do exactly that, and that is going to be a very clean round number 1. PB in the chat, what's up? Much love.
Fight.
I saw you were traveling westbound on the Autobahn. Isn't that the German freeway system? Riz was telling me about it, and he was like telling me about it in German. He was like casting spells on me. It was very impressive. Nice. Breakaway again. I see you, Rips. I see you. Rips, where's sleep, man? Are you going to wake up in time for your own events? Am I going to have to carry? That makes me angry, Rips. Overhead is good, though. Slash in that midsection. It will be AP still in a very nice life lead. You can go as fast as you want. Is that true? Do German cars go fast? Is there like a 60 mile per hour or 60 kilometer per hour limit? I don't know a lot of things, Chad. I'll be completely honest with you. Down 1. We're still pressing. You can drive as fast as you want. Let's go. And Kiyoshi, what's going on? Saying no limit. All right, we got some Germans in here. Well, just for you guys to let you know, I sprechen the Deutsch as well. I learned everything I know from Rips. What is that beer he calls? Was it Bumbly Mumbly or Schutenbra? Yeah. All right, Woznet, does he spend the fatal blow? Good. And with one more mix, he's gonna find it. That's gonna be the round. And Woznet is able to help out Online Kale. So can you make Plaid versus Rips as a bonus match? If you guys think we have any shot, but I don't want it to come off as I'm bullying anybody. I thought I set up the match, but I thought I did a good job of making these matches today. I was proud of myself, Chad. I deserve the praise. Crazy. All right, Woznet gonna be battering attack potency right here and now.
Fight.
And all right, big win. Big use of the thunderclap is on its way in. Remember, 1st to 2 the entire way. Forward 1-2 is good to go. AP gonna take a sizable life lead. By the way, what are your guys' plans for today? For example, it's gonna be 4 p.m. for me. I'm gonna watch some Demon Lobby. I think I'm gonna watch that movie Obsession. I heard it's good. Nice. To the stratosphere we go. AP is leading the charge. This would be halfway to taking out Woznet if they are able to do it. I heard it's good, Fireaxe. I'm very excited. And that is going to do it. AP takes 1 game off of Woznet. Would need 1 more. Ooh, Killer Kez. What time is that at? Don't you dare lie to me. I'll find out if you are. When is Mexico versus England? We're watching that. I'm the biggest football fan. 5 p.m. Ooh. Chad, I've been the biggest Mexico fan out of everybody for like 18 minutes. I already have my jersey on order. I've already bought it. It still has the tag on it, Chad. That's how much of a fan I am. All right, back to the action. Let's do the damn thing. AP right now able to take a game off of Woznet here. They need to break the curse. Ivan Cisneros saying it's 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Striker.
I might be cheering for Mexico on that run. Who we cheering for, Chad?
What's your plan? Trick-or-treating?
Chad, should we send a Team Vapes Fight Night to the World Cup? It would feature Fireaxe. It would feature Fireaxe. I couldn't think of anybody. I don't know. Woznet, Legenda. We're making it to the round of 16 for sure. Killer Kev, you gotta go for the tacos, man. Absolutely. So I'm gonna stream to the game and probably get drunk, as you should, Killer Lord. I'll be tuning in. Overhead. All right, Smile Chip, that's enough out of you. And now you can see it. Woznet is absolutely battering attack potency right here and now. Hey? Say, I'd cook this whole chat with no hands. I got you, man. We can't play football with hands, so it makes sense. Not a lot of hands. Woznet having himself around, trying to alleviate the stress of Online Kale, and he is gonna go up.
Wanna die?
Round 2.
By the way, Ruslan says, can you please say hello to Miran and Amelia? We are fans from Uzbekistan. What's up to Miran? Wait, I gotta say this right. To Miran and Amelia, what's up and welcome to Vapes Fight Night. Shout outs to Uzbekistan, man. Shout outs to everybody watching around the world. And Woznet is hammering attack potency right here and now. And now he is definitely trying to help out Online Kale. And look at Online Kale saying, you better not fail me. If you guys don't know, Woznet and Online Kale, they were in a situation yesterday where they had to battle for the better half of $1,000. And yo, what's up? App in the chat, I see you. He said, what was that starting segment? That was like a button check? I have no idea, man. These guys have a mind of their own. And I know the new nickname for Woznet just being called Net is crazy work. Either way, here we go. And are we going to break that 200 viewer mark here in the... On the YouTube side, we are 4 away. Can we hit it? And AP battling right back. Darius coming through with some high-quality mixes. Pretty impressive stuff.
Thought you were stronger.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's do it, though. Let's keep this show on the row. We are doing the damn thing left, right, and center field. There's a beautiful grab. Darius with a nice, well-hit toss. It's important, Chad. Ritz, what's the event tomorrow? Do I get to pick any of the teams? Do I get to be on a team? I need some first-class service, if you know what I mean. Some special favors if I'm joining. You know what I'm saying, Rips? I'm a sleepy man these days. Can I sleep through the first 2 sets, and then I'll join for sets 3 and 4, 5 and 6. You got me. Nice. Do you stream NRS tournaments only? Basically, Killer Kev, yeah. We did a Street Fighter event once. It was not quite what I was looking for. You guys remember that? Our lone Street Fighter event? Overhead for Woznet, but now it is AP who completely controls the ball, controls the rush of flow, but Woznet can bring it back. And we are 1 away from breaking 200 on the YouTube side. Tell your friend, tell your wife, tell your friend's wife. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Woznet needs 1 more hit. AP needs to end this now. Not to tomorrow, not the next day. He's got to end it now. Trying to find that kill shot. Woznet can still do this. There's the striker grenades, and that is going to be it. And that is going to be Woznet going down. All eyes on online Kale. He has to win 4 without losing 2. Can it be done? Yes, it can. But we have to bring out the chicken for the man, the myth, the legend, Big Woznet.
Wilson! Lo siento!
That's Woznet going down, though. He tried his best. At the same time, though, that is going to be all she wrote. And Thanos Snap, welcome back to the chat. And let me read this message from Super Hut, by the way. I see a super nice message coming on the YouTube side. Shout outs to more than 200 on the YouTube side to go with it. And a huge amount on the Twitch side to go along with that. I just want to say I appreciate Vape Coach in this community. Some may overglance it or need, but I need to let you know that I'm grateful for keeping part of my day lit. Thank you so much, Super Chat. I'll be completely honest with you. This community is a huge reason why we try to go live every single day. We get a little lazy sometimes. Sometimes I oversleep. But at the same time, we do try to bring you that daily content. And a huge shout out to the players for continuing to sign up. Let's go! And this is Grand Finals, the 2v2 Grand Finals. 60 clams on the board. Well over 300 watching in live attendance. What's up to you as well, Thanos Snap? And Kale says, I know I got to get damage early. I've got to make this a thing. And if you're attack potency, you've got to get at least 1. A nice big sweep, the double low to go with it. And now look at this. Kale is just spamming. I don't like it, but at the same time, Chad, I kind of like it. And throws it back down towards the middle. Who is going to be today's champion? Can Kale do this alone? If Kale wins this thing on his own, do you just give all the money here to Kale? No, Woznet says, I need my fundies as well, of course. Ooh, up to the stratosphere we go. And now attack potency would have to be close to perfect. Jump in coming. Kale gets grabbed, but he says, get off of me, good sir. Gonna have to take to the air. And that is Kale saying, you fell right into my spider web. That is online Kale getting it done here and now.
Round 2. Fight.
And a nice thunderclap, though. That is stopped by the bull rush coming from online Kale. How long have we been live, by the way? 2.5 hours. Chad, I need gamies. I need chicken wings and gummy worms. I deserve them, Chad. You understand, of course. And Legenda, that is going to be a grand final. Nobody shall forget, but Kale is taking it to attack potency. And if this doesn't work for AP, you might consider switching. Breakaway. Plus frames. Ooh, the backdash, the patented attack potency backdash. And peace and love to you as well, Funk. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day. And thank you so much for joining us. Much love to everybody in this community. And online Kale takes game number 1 against AP, ends it with a stellar brutality. That is going to do it.
Brutality.
And Kale, he needs 1 more just to get AP out of here, and then it would be a 1st of 2 between Noir and Kale. Where have I seen that before? Many places. Let's go take a look at that replay. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get rolling and let's get going.
Kung Lao, Johnny Cage, Sector, Tremor.
And let's get this party on the roll. By the way, we do have a new opening for a mod. If anybody wants to help mod the fight night, submit your applications. Let me know why you think you'd be perfect for the position. We need one now. We still have Shutter, though. Sometimes Shutter's not always here. Who would be a good mod, chat? I'm talking about helping run the events. Plus frames again. Attack potency, not gonna press on it, not this time. Jiu-Jitsu auto, we do have Shutter. I'm the perfect mod. No one DQs faster than me. You'll literally be in your match and Rips will DQ you. You'll be like, nope, not quick enough. No. If Gil's saying maybe we could do this, ask Legenda. What did you do to Legenda? Why do I feel like it's something horrible, Rips? Good grab. Even better tech for online KO. Who's gonna win this 2v2 grand finals you see right in front of your very eyes? Down one. What did you do, Rips? Another low. Kale still taking it to attack potency. Ooh, and then Kale says, I have no time for this, even if the controller did disconnect. All right, AP gonna be waking up, but it's gonna be a bridge too far. There's the shadow kick coming in, and there is going to be all online Kale. He needs one more just to send us on a 1-2 between him and New War. Let's go. All right, and Kale and his Kung Lao have just been a one-man wrecking crew. He was able to solo the last squad, kind of. 2-1 to the 1-2 pickup from online Kale, and AP, he is watching his chances flow away and blow away. And Kale, if he can keep him in this corner, got to avoid the rocket and the sweep though, continuing to press. AP finally able to make their way in. This is doable for AP. If not, it'll be all eyes on New War. So this is like every NA Grand Finals, but we still have New War waiting, so I'm curious. But that would be another all NA Grand Finals. This is gonna hit too. AP's gonna catch him. That was a bit of a waste of the rockets there for online Kale. This is not gonna tie this up, not even close. But it should still bring it right back into the strike zone. Nice. All right, we're jumping all the way up in there though. That's gonna be no punish. And he's able to pull out the rocket. Actually, no, not quite. There's the high riser. That's gonna be all AP. And if AP can take just one game, this would be very doable if New War would need to come out. However, online Kale not trying to give him any ample opportunity here today.
Fight.
Ooh. That back three is a very good button. You gotta space it correctly. AP was a little bit too close for that one, and it is punishable. AP looking to pick that one up though. Kale answering immediately back with some armor. There's the overhead. And another overhead, forward three. Finds the mix, does online Kale starting to pull away. And immediately calls him out though. Kale's seen that stagger once or twice in his lifetime. 4-3-2. Goes for the spin to win. He's gonna break the armor. And that tremor is unloaded. Kale, you gotta go. Does he spend some armor? There's the jump. Gets rid of AP. Love to see it. AP does not have a fatal blow. Kale still pressing. 2-1. Kale pressing right back. There's the mix. And another mix. And Kale. Wait. Needs one more. And this should be chip out territory. Good flawless block. And that is gonna do it. You cannot survive that. And it is gonna be all Kale and New War. These two friends, but now they must be rivals in this event. 1-2. Who is gonna get it done? And one set to send it home. And as much as we love AP around here, we've got to bring out the Lo Siento.
Wilson! Lo siento!
All right, let's see it though. Remember, the winner of this event is going to get $30 apiece. And now it is all eyes on New War, who has recently migrated to the PC side. Let's see if he has the goods. This is an old-fashioned 1-2 set. Auto-tune, what's up, man? And Splash Team says, Lo Siento Wilson, I see you, man. He said, you're the man, hype. Much love, that guys. Thank you for being here. Shout outs to all 200 on the YouTube side, by the way. And shout outs to close to 200 on the Twitch side.
Of the Dragon.
Seeking a worthy challenge, here I am.
D-Dub, he might be legendary without it. What's up, Aerosonic? Good to see you as well. And the Omni-Man pick from New War. I'm curious about this one.
Fight.
Instant pressure from online Kale. He officially has the lead in this set. And Kale, he has been on quite the run. And another big sweep. He's trying to take out New War, though. These two have played many games against each other. Forward 1-2. And another low to go with it. Well over 300 in the live attendance. It all comes down to this 1-2. Hey. Plus frames. What does New War do from here? Not going to press until he does. Still a hefty life lead for online Kale. What's up, Jason? Hey, New War, do we spend the fatal blow? It might be a little bit early. He's gonna think about it. Not quite. Needs that one more kill shot. Kale, that meter is only building from here. Good damage from New War. Both players gonna be well in the red zone. Tries to go for the grab. Gotta break away. And this is anybody's ball game. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit. Not even once, and certainly not twice. And online Kale is gonna officially take the lead.
Get up and fight.
Round 2.
And yeah, if you guys are wondering what today's 2v2 format is, I got to make the matches though. It's some fun teams. I put AP and Noor together just because you'll never ever see that. It seemed like a bit of fun on my end. And thank you so much to the players for accepting and signing up. Bit of a silly day we have here. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, that's the Osboss emoji jiu-jitsu. Osboss, one of the goats around here. Now we are still pressing all the way through. And now Noor goes for the fake Viltrumite. Kale just ends it with a sweep, tries to go double sweep on that, and he is spamming the sweeps, Chad. Kale putting Noor in some big trouble here. And Kale gonna dive right up in there, and Kale trying to be a one-man force in this 2v2. And this could be the beginning of the end. In fact, in many ways, I think it will be. And Chad, Noor does not have a lot of life. And Kale, all he sees is green right now. He wants to collect that $30, and that is going to be him dropping Noor down to 1 life. Is it time for the Peacemaker? And Booty Goonie, that's a name I have not seen in literally forever. Welcome back to the chat, dude. I have not seen you since like the MK11 days. Welcome, dude. Noor has 1 more life. What's it going to be? We're going to find out right here and right now. Do we ultimately go for the Peacemaker? Let's go! And who's streaming right now? I see Lady of Chaos. You could use a big raid. I don't see why not. Ultimately, though, we're gonna give Noor a minimum of 1 more chance.
Peacemaker.
See if I can do this.
Jax.
And no, we do see the main pick coming out of Noor saying, you know what? Let me stand up just a little bit.
My abs have more swag.
Chad, this could be the final match of the night. If it is, let's make it hot.
Round 1. Fight.
And all right, Noor coming out with the main loadout. Kale sure as hell knows how to play against this. Formerly used to main this character. So what's up, Bender? Great to have you around. Bender, by the way, I know you do events as well. And Kale absolutely taking it to Noor. He does have a vicious life lead. Goes for the anti-gravity, goes for some spin to win. Good reaction time coming from Kale. What's up, Blade Kills and Pharrell? What's up, my man? Goes for the skin flute, does Noor. So Projectile City on the side of online Kale. Could this come down to the final match? I certainly would love to see it. Jiu-Jitsu, I know you're doing your thing. I saw you did an Africa tournament today. Fantastic stuff. This is not going to hit, by the way, and Kale is going to quite comfortably take this round, and the cameo does not need to get involved any further, and Kale goes on set point. And by the way, Cartier Ty saying that Noor is top 2 pacemaker. You might not be wrong about that. However, some more spin to win coming in hot. Down 1 on the side of Noor. I'm sorry, Kale. And Kale, man, we got to call it. He's been winning literally everything. Can Noor stop a little bit? Wake up, grab! Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu, that's what I say about the Aussie boys as well, man. They have some crazy players. Noor gonna break the armor, and Noor gonna take the lead. Here we go! Try to go for the up block, not gonna find its way home. Goes for the explosion. And online Kale on event point. There's the overhead, Chad! And another low to go right along with it. This is looking like some tough sledding here for Noor. And there's the up block to Jax. He catches him out of the air. And chat, that is gonna do it, yes. And that is gonna be Noor going down a very fun event. And I have to say, shout outs to all 16 players for having some fun with this format. Not the most serious tournament and not the tournament with the biggest prize pool, but it seemed like some fun. Either way, guys, a huge shout out to each and every one of you guys for coming through and making this a thing. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for helping keeping MK1 alive. That is gonna do it for today. And that is going to be it, Chad. I am exhausted, by the way. We did 2 events within a 14-hour span. You should not be doing that. But at the same time, we're going to keep doing that. So, Chad, that is going to be your event today. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much once again for helping keeping MK1 alive. And Achilles, you are always welcome. You are forever welcome. And, Chad, your champions today. Waznet had to carry. We got to be completely honest, though. No, it's going to be Kale and Waznet. Congratulations to you 2 demons. And I will be sending you your prize money. Other than that, guys, I do believe Lady of Chaos is going to be doing an event. Be sure to go over and show her some love. Unless, is Demon Lobby streaming? I did tell him I would rate him if he was live. Let me see. I do not see Demon Lobby chat, so we're going to be sending you to Lady of Chaos. Be sure to show her some love, and be sure to tell her we said hello. You guys have a great day. My name is Vape Coach, and we will see you later. Take care, and bye-bye now.